Wait, we're not a go.
Well, we're
Things
live over
broke.
here, so.
No, that's alright. Things broke over here.
Alright.
Like, it won't let me change any settings.
Jeb Bush pulled out.
Damn it.
Jeb Bush's dad should have pulled out.
Yeah. Maybe even his grandfather.
Alright, everyone, welcome to Geeks and Geeklets Game Nights with Geeks presents Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, The Forgotten Prince, where me, the DM, Drew, tries to kill the players, Al, Rob, who's not with us tonight, and Trey, who's currently setting up the Twitch stream. Twitch, motherfucker, Twitch. As you just heard, this is also not for your kids to watch. If they're interested in D&D, I suggest you play a friendly campaign of no swear words, no talks of trains, of certain things, and
Don't do it.
yeah, don't do it. Anyway, welcome to the podcast, or the stream
We like to think
podcast.
that we are the Deadpool of Dungeons and Dragons.
I wish I was the Deadpool of Dungeons and Dragons, because we'd be rich. It'd be amazing.
I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah, rich, bitch! This, I don't know if you remember where we left off last week. You guys ended in Eldrazi's lair. He brought you back after you guys completed the task of Ezragos, the crazy lunatic blue dragon that wants Eldrazi to blow his warm Kirin-born load all over her eggies
Wad.
with this giant ancient dragon cloaca.
That's a cloaca.
That's a tunnel.
Leopleurodon.
It's a Leopleurodon, Charlie! A magical Leopleurodon! Oh no. What'd you do with my kidney? So we'll pick off there in the lair. Once I get everything situated.
That's what I'm wrong about you.
I've only had about, I don't know, an hour to do all this stuff. I'm like turned sideways. Shit's hanging on my knee. Okay. So as you guys are... What?
It's been set up since like 7.
I've been sitting here bullshitting, okay? I don't want to hear it. I had to level up Ulfgar. That's hard. He gained 2 things. Hit points and another attack. So you guys are sitting in the lair, rested up. It's the next morning. Again, as usual, there's a lavish buffet of food set out. The guard is sitting there, standing at the door like usual for some reason. Not really sure why, because there's only a couple ways into here, and it only seems like you guys know and Eldrazi knows. But he's got a guard. That's what matters. Because what kind of lair wouldn't have a guard? Especially a lair of a giant, ancient, unknown dragon that, seems to be able to eliminate other dragons with ease. Whatever. He's got a guard. So as you're sitting there, Eldrazi comes out. He's, washing up, whatever. It's good to see you're all awake again.
Morning.
Morning.
So what do we got on hand for today?
Well, straight to the point, Kratos. I like it. Just so cheerful all the time. Well, as you know, you've recently gathered the blue, and we are now only 5 dragons away from attaining our goal. And the next one, as Addie so pointed out, that her favorite color is green,
Yay.
will be the green dragons.
I picked it.
You did. Nailed it. He says, have you ever heard the name Artemaeus?
Mm-mm.
Roll
I
your
can roll.
checks.
I was like, I can't know.
I haven't. I mean, me, Trey, I've never heard that name.
History, Arcana,
Let's do history.
10. See, I haven't.
12.
It's dice, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you just
Oh.
fucking wasted that
I
17.
know I did a
Good
waste
job,
17.
Trey.
That's why I hit it.
Good
Like,
job, Trey.
damn.
So far, sits up, and you kind of notice when Eldrazi says Artemis, you kind of see Ulfgar like think a little bit, like he goes, "Aye, I've heard of Artemis," and you can kind of see like he's got like a dark look on his face, like he's pretty pissed. And Eldrazi goes, "Oh, tell me, what do you know of Artemis, Ulfgar?" "Well, that fucking dragon killed my entire clan."
Oh.
Oh, that's not good.
Mm-mm.
"So where is the dragon?" And you just kind of see like an eerie calm come over Ulfgar, like he's just... And Eldrazi's like, "Well, I did not expect this at all. I did not see that. Artemis has killed many people, but I did not expect to have one in my presence. Uh, he lies in the jungles of Chult, far to the south. You'll have to travel to a village that lies next to a lake known as the Lake of Steam. The village is on Kahapur. It's a smaller village, but there is a lot of activity. It's going to be very dangerous, your travel to the jungle. There's only one way. For you, anyway."
What's so dangerous about the area?
Well, you're going to travel over the Lake of Steam, which is known to hold... have you ever heard of dragon turtles?
I was just gonna say that. That's literally what I was gonna say before you. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
17.
Okay, so you both... When he says dragon turtles, you both know, like, oh, basically, if you don't know what a dragon turtle looks like, it looks like a giant alligator snapping turtle. Like, huge.
Wow.
No.
Yay.
Yeah, like, fucking ginormous.
So excited.
They also, if you know about dragon turtles, you know about marids.
Water spitters?
Yes, they are usually in charge, or, well,
Well, are the dragon turtles Artemis kids?
no,
Oh, that's good.
they're just in the lake.
Well, I've heard that dragon turtles came from green dragons breeding with sea dragons.
Yes, that's a very good point, but these dragon turtles are...
I mean, not that I really want to deal with the dragon turtles.
What happens is sometimes dragon turtles swim into deep spots, and they find different plains, and they travel. And they go to these plains, and then they come back. But when they visit the plains, marids
Like last
show them a different way. They attach to them, and then they come back through the plain with the dragon turtles. So there might be marids there too. No one really knows, except they know that there's dragon turtles. However,
Oh, goody.
your travels to the Lake of Steam, you will have to find a way to travel across it by boat. You're going to see some interesting things in Hakapur. There is one in particular individual there. His name is Ark. He will help you.
What's he?
You'll see. Have a wonderful trip, and thank you so much for all your work that you have done. As payment, you get to keep your weapons. No, he's going to give you all 15,000 gold, each one of you, as the payment. I don't know what that puts you at. You can just automatically convert it to platinum if you want, if that makes it easier.
We have so much money between all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez,
Also, I am currently working towards something very special for you all.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll just show you. And he snaps his finger, and this saddle like appears, what looks like a saddle, but it's like made out of scale and stuff like that. And he says, do any of you know what this is?
No.
Nat 20?
Okay, so through your massive studies of being a book nerd and reading over ancient stories and visiting the wizard that you guys met in the tower, scrolling through some of his
the
books,
Sydney and sex saddle things. Isn't it?
reading through that dragon book that you saw, you've heard of back in a long time ago, there was people that actually rode atop dragons. And you know that this kind of looks like the picture you saw.
Are you making us dragon riders?
It's not up to me. But I would like to. However, the dragons have to agree to it. I will not force them to ever bear anyone.
Right. This is still very exciting.
But however, this is our new prototype. We've been working on this for the last couple of years. No, he's tells you, like, we've been working on this to aid.
I've never heard of dragon riders.
Well, they're
I mean, it's not exactly something that.
it's kind of a lost history. I'm sure if you asked your totem, someone in there might even have been a dragon to a rider.
That's interesting.
But that is what I am working on for you.
Is Ulfgar brooding this entire time?
Yes, Ulfgar is like staring right at Eldrazi, and Eldrazi notices. He's like, but he's trying to deflect, you know. And Ulfgar kind of pulls his hammer out and just. How do we get to the fucking dragon? I want to go now. And Eldrazi, I have explained how to get to the dragon, Master Ulfgar. I cannot help you get there any faster. Unfortunately, the waterways from Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate are all blocked. They have ceased trade. There is much happening amongst humans right now. Uniting the dragons and them seeing blues and whites and blacks flying around has caused quite the panic. Even with the assurance that they are good, they still fear them. And I don't know if that will ever change, but all we can do is try. As most of you know, dragons are not the most patient. Especially black dragons. Ulfgar's just seething.
Listen, I'm going to say what nobody else is saying, in a not roundabout way. Obviously, this is presenting an issue for Ulfgar, and while we've dealt with the blue and everything like that, I don't know how I feel. I mean, I know what we're doing, and I know the reason behind it, and it's not like you need any of our approval for anything, but you see what I'm saying, where there's a issue for Ulfgar.
I do. However, Ellen, as I said before, I was not expecting that piece of knowledge. I did not know that Ulfgar's family was murdered by Artemis. And he looks at Ulfgar and he says, I beg your forgiveness for bringing this task upon you. I do not wish to force you to go. And I know that you will. But I ask that you must maintain a level head for your party, because they all depend on you. And Ulfgar just Nay, I'll keep a level head. Sure. You just kind of hear him, fucking dragons.
All right, we better get going.
Yeah.
So Eldrazi bows. He gets down right in front of Ulfgar, and he says, I assure you, you will have your vengeance one day. However, I need Artemaeus. I know it's going to pose the biggest problem for you. I see that. But understand that he was not under his own will when he did what he did to you. I will reveal more when you return. I will give you Kissik's full story and tell you how he has dominated the other dragons. I have promise. And Ulfgar just kind of, nay, whatever. And he walks off. And as you guys are getting ready to leave, he says, Joran, you will stay here with me. I have something that I need you to do. But he tells him, I have something that I wish for you to do. And it does not pertain to the party.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's head out.
That's until Rob comes back. Rob's going to magically appear next to you guys, don't worry. I can't get his character sheet to work on it. Every time I open it, it's blank, so I don't have a fucking clue what he does. I know his weapon.
Stuck in the tree. He's standing there and I can't get him. You're a dragon. I'm gonna need you to climb the tree and get my cat.
Well, what do you mean? No, seriously, you need to get up there.
I got this thing about trees and heights. You fly, it's different.
It's a 15-foot tall apple tree. You're like 75 feet tall when you sit.
Yeah. You're really big. I know? Okay. So you guys, what are you guys doing?
Well, we gotta find a way to get there, right?
Make sure we have food and supplies for the road and
All right, so, I mean, obviously, you can stockpile food, water, whatever, right here. You're probably going to need more water by the time you get over there, but I don't really worry about all that shit. However, you're going to have to figure out where to go.
How did you say the name of that town?
It's Ankh-Hapur, Ankhapur. That's how I say it, so that's probably completely wrong, but I don't care. Oh, fuck, I opened that map up on the other computer. Son of a bitch.
And that's the town we need to get to.
Yeah.
That's the town on the lake. You need to cross the lake to the other side.
So I said there's only one way to go, so looks like we're gonna have to follow whatever way that is.
Did he tell us which way to go?
Well, it's to the south, he said.
You guys are already in water. You know his lair's in Waterdeep, so someone might know.
Yeah. We should figure out our own first. Not that smart, though. Alright, let's go find people to talk to.
He's probably got maps too. If you want to figure it out, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll get maps.
Okay. I mean, you're in a dragon lair. Dude's got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, get a map out.
Yeah.
Try to see if we can figure out the best path.
Okay, so when you open up the wonderful map of Faerun, you notice that where you're at is Waterdeep, which is along the Sword Coast there.
Mhm.
And you need to go south. In fact, if you were to go directly south from Waterdeep, you would almost be there. But you can't, because all the waterways are closed, because people have stopped doing everything. So no one's going out. If you were to go up onto the coast in Waterdeep, you would notice all the boats are in. Like there's not a single boat in the water. Like, everybody just quit doing things. They're done.
I can't sail.
Yeah. How good's your sail? Can you handle a boat?
I mean, I could swim there.
No, there's like literally no one's going. Like the Eldrazi told you that no one's doing anything on the water.
Yes, even for a lot of money.
You can try. The town that you need to go to is to the east, southeast of Waterdeep, and there's a road that leads right to it. A road.
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 I totally saw that fly. It was like, oh,
Yeah, I was like, no.
oh my God, we're high.
The bees.
Okay, well, I guess we could take horses down that way
Yeah, we can.
to the
Your
road.
your horses are there. And,
Or they?
yeah.
I don't want to lose those bad boys.
They're adorned with armor now.
Oh, beautiful.
And Ulfgar's ram, his horns, have like scale mail going down them and stuff. Ulfgar's not too happy about it. He was fine the way he is. Was.
He's now
Fuck.
Yeah, now they're safe.
Mm.
Oh, God. Let's head out.
All right, so you guys are heading southeast, going down a road.
I mean, we didn't hire ourselves out because nobody's doing anything.
Cruising along, little doggy. It's like fucking.
Helmar.
It's a long time. Yeah, it's a ways. You know.
440.
You guys. All right. Where the fuck's Waterdeep? Right there. So you got, I would say, it's probably gonna take you 6-7 weeks to get there.
God, we need to find a car.
Yeah, especially by horse, because it's a truck.
If we were to sail.
If you were to sail there, it would take longer because you got to go all the way around. The actual place that you need to go is what's directly south of
Oh, okay.
the Cthulhu or whatever. Cthulhu? Not Cthulhu. Chult. Cthulhu? What? So you guys are riding along. It's pretty boring. In fact, it's so boring that you guys notice there's no caravan traffic. There's not even signs of bandits. There's just dragons flying.
Very sad.
It's on our fifth day.
Empty nooses hanging from trees for the bandits.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like literally just dragons. You see every so often you'll see a silver dragon fly, then you'll see a black dragon, you'll see a blue. They're flying free. It's kind of creepy.
We're bored adventurers.
You know what I mean? Like what you guys were used to before, like coming out, hustle and bustle of the everyday human, you know, the mortal race's life. And then the next thing you know, there's shadows all over the ground. There's giant fucking dragons flying everywhere. And there's just not a lot of people out.
We need to hurry up because I mean we can't let everything fall into people being afraid of everything. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like they have to be able to go about their lives.
Somehow.
Though, to be fair, nothing's really stopping them. It's just unnerving, I suppose. Not normal for people to be used to seeing dragons.
Do any of you guys have survival?
Yes, it is.
Roll it up.
Yeah.
19.
Okay, so you guys are riding along, you know.
Kick her right in the head.
You guys are riding along. You notice that there's wagon tracks, but they look like they're about 3 weeks old, which is very awkward because this is a pretty heavily traveled road. Oh, you guys are on. And you're starting to realize, like, even the footprints around are really old. nothing's been going through here. It's almost like a dust bowl. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's just everything's not getting trampled down, so it's starting to get fluffy. Uh,
Yeah, do you see that, guys? Like, there's really nothing here. Or at least coming here, I should say.
It's very creepy, actually.
so you guys are coming along and you're passing the high moor and stuff like that, and you even notice that the actual high moor stuff is like creeping up from the swamps. Like there's cattails and shit starting to grow up towards the road because there's no one there to knock it back. People aren't passing by picking them, trampling them down or anything.
How's the wildlife?
Oh, it's everywhere. There's fucking birds flying around, animals, deer.
Fucking squirrel jumps out of a tree.
Oh shit! Squirrel girl, where are you? Because she beats Thanos. Somehow
See that
She's
squirrel
way
girl?
too strong in Avengers Alliance, too. Way too strong.
dumb.
Squirrel girl?
Way too fucking
Because she
The squirrel, right? Like, that's her power.
No,
Yeah,
no,
she
no.
summons them.
she summons squirrels. Yeah, she doesn't turn into a squirrel. She
So
summons.
there's a squirrel rage attack that she has, and the screen just goes black, so you don't actually know what happens. But there's just like noises, and
Wait.
usually the NPC dies.
She just summoned squirrels.
And controls them ish, kind of.
Yeah.
That's how she-
Rabbit squirrels, so they're really scary.
How is there an overabundance of rabid squirrels?
Well, she summons them from another dimension of Squirrel Land.
So it's all that happens to squirrels is live in this
It's
world.
kind of like Cyclops and his gay optic blast. Optic blast. Optic blast. Why do you gotta put your finger up there?
You can't even control your eyes, bro.
Yeah, you open your own eyeballs. You gotta like have some. Dumb.
Cyclops is gay. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
He is horrible.
They made Cyclops stupid in the movie. He was cool in the cartoon. No, he fucking wasn't. He was always stupid.
Hate that guy.
I shoot laser eyes. Well, it's not really a laser. It's a sound wave. Oh, wait, it's not really a sound wave. It's really opening a dimensional rift to hell. Shut the fuck up. Wolverine, stab that dude right in the face.
Like 6 times, please. Right in his eyes.
Okay, so as you guys are cruising along, you get past the high moors, and you guys notice like wildlife's flourishing. Like you see a lot more animals than what you're used to seeing on these roads, because you've been down this road before, like from the high moors and stuff, and you remember you didn't see a lot of animals. In fact, they were just kind of like hiding a lot more. Now they seem to be a little bit more like, oh, here we are. We'll say this is about week 1. As you guys are coming around here, you come across this creek. It's just a little inlet from the ocean that leads into the Sea of Fallen Stars and stuff. But it's starting to get dark.
Camp?
Yeah.
It's been a pretty uneventful week. I mean, like nothing major, no weird sounds or anything like that.
Ugh.
Are there any signs of
Signs everywhere, sign.
any other humanoids that we ever see? Like, that are any fresher than that maybe 3-week time frame? Like, heavy boots, claws, anything.
It's all like just. It seems like literally the people said, "Nah, we're fucking good."
So like we're like the only people in the world right now.
Kinda, yeah.
Maddening.
Minus the dragons. There's a lot of dragons.
There are a lot of dragons.
Yeah, like that's what you do notice. Is as you're riding, you see dragons flying everywhere. Like there's times when there's 4 or 5 of them in the sky, openly just.
Have any of them like paid any notice to us?
Oh yeah, well, I mean you wouldn't know, but
Right. I just didn't know if we did know.
I mean I'm sure you would imagine they seen you because they seem to be traveling the roads, all the paths and everything.
Well,
All right.
let's make camp. Take watch.
Who's first?
I only need 4, so if I
All right, I'll take first.
then I'll do after that.
That's some bullshit. I wish I was like 16 again and could get away with 4 hours of sleep. Remember that shit?
That's
Yeah.
Being like
Yes.
Man, I'm gonna play video games all night. I'm gonna hang out with my buddies. I'm gonna probably drink underage. Not that I say anybody should, but it'll probably happen. And I'll get up after 4 hours and go to fucking work.
Not now. He'll be
Fuck
dead
no.
in a coma.
I wake up after 4 hours. I'm gonna go right the fuck back to sleep.
The worst is we need to go to work and you can't.
Yeah.
Drink a lot of
At
coffee.
least Logan and Rem are out of the baby stage though, like where they're waking you up at
Oh,
night.
Okay, so Trey,
Yes.
you're on watch.
Not first.
I'm on the
Okay, Kratos, roll a perception.
11.24. 8. Great, you fall asleep.
It's peaceful. Not really a lot going on. Let me see here. Hold on.
We throw rocks at you. You won't shut the fuck up.
I don't know how that works, but all right. And it's real quiet. So you crickets, you see fireflies dancing around. Every so often you hear the something going overhead, which is probably a dragon.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Probably.
But then you hear something else. You hear a in between the dragonfly. And you kind of catches your eye, and you kind of hear
The sound barrier.
you hear, "Don't do that. Be quiet." Shut up! I am quiet.
I throw rock over these guys. I'm like,
Dick.
He threw a rock. He heard you. He didn't hear me. Shut up.
Do we wake
why
up
are
to
you
a
guys
rock?
so loud?
He heard us. I told you he heard us.
Where
I
are you-
said you heard us.
Where am I getting the bearing from that there?
Like, as you're looking out in the night, right where the end of the fire flickers, you can kind of see what looks like a tree. Pretty big tree, but it's not a tree. And you can kind of ever so often see one head look at the other head.
Hey guys, wake up.
What do we do? Well,
what are you doing?
We-
You came to us.
we better do something right now. Hey guys. And you hear like repeating out to the wood forest. What? What do you want? Who? Did they see us?
I'm gonna fucking scream. What do you want? And I'm gonna get my intimidation on it.
All right, roll it up.
I have.
Please let us
What-
know if we can wake up.
Oh yeah, you guys wake. I mean, when the
Okay.
forest lights up, you hear it.
I have my Damn it, I don't have it written down on here.
Yeah.
My barbarian thing, my berserker.
And you guys hear the Etten in front. He just, I told you all to shut up. But you said hey guys. Yeah, you said hey guys. Hey guys. You said hey guys. Everybody, and it's like it's fucking annoying. Like, you know what I mean? Because one head's saying what, and the other head's like, and they're all arguing. They are all every single one of them's arguing.
So, if the creature can see or hear you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
That's a good one for an Etten.
Difficulty equal to 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your charisma modifier. So, what's that? Mine's
What's your charisma modifier?
8, 9, 10, 11. No, I'm sorry. 9, 10, and 14.
Okay. I got a nat 20.
Okay. Yes.
Like, so I wasted that on this.
I never used it, so I wanted to even see.
So they're arguing, you start hearing, but it sounds like it's going away from you, and then you hear more of it. But you still hear the first guy that was talking. You hear, "Oh, great. Now everyone's leaving because they hate us." They don't hate us. We hate them. Who cares? Let's go smash this puny dragon
Whoa,
thing.
whoa,
What the hell
whoa,
are you
whoa.
doing?
And you hear, and it's running right at you.
I'm gonna breath weapon him.
All right. Roll it up.
Oh shit, breath weapon. I don't roll an attack, do I?
Oh, it's stiff on it,
Just a
right?
saving throw.
Yeah.
So the saving throw.
We're gonna smash a dragon guy. Oh, can you stop singing, please? God, just focus. Make sure your club hits him.
Something happened.
My club never misses dragon guys. Yay!
All right. So difficulty for the saving throw is 8 plus my Constitution modifier. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. You already have it 16.
Okay,
On there.
16. No, he fails horribly.
Is that a 5d6 or is that 15?
I don't know.
It looks like it's a 15 because there's a straight line next to it.
Is it 15, honey?
Does it look like Drew because he rewrote my stuff?
No, that's the line that they already have on the page. It's 5d6.
Is it a one?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Nice try, fucker.
I'll
Yeah,
cheat.
you got a stronger breath weapon than an ancient dragon.
Sorry. It's a 15d6.
Oh, it's a 15d20. Oh, it's, when I blow my fire weapon at or one of your super duper fucking pooper breath weapon.
Do we keep these on in case he blows?
15.
15? Okay, so you fucking.
I was relying more on the surprise of it. Than
No, yeah.
than anything.
You fucking lay out this breath weapon that comes out, looking like fire, ice, lightning, gas, everything all at once, just kind of swirled into one fucking ball of juice. You hear the one head go, "Look at the pretty light," and the other head goes, "Shit," and it fucking cracks him pretty good.
You would be stuck to a retard like that. Like, ooh, look at the light. No, I'm smart.
It's an Etton's life. Because the other Etton's just as retarded, so it's not really any better. And let's roll initiative.
Womp womp.
Natural 20.
Good.
For 20.
I'll take your rage out on me.
You got a nat 20. You go first. What'd you get, babe?
7.
Wow, the Etten goes before you.
Well, you can't win them all.
And he's got a -1. All right, Al, go ahead. Tempest. Are you gonna charge? Oh man, that's amazing. Go ahead. He's charging you too. Nat 20. 1. Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Right to the fire.
Is that what you're doing, starting?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so as this Etton's running towards you, you get all fired up. You're like, "Oh, Tempest!" And as you raise your head back to take off running, there's a big fucking rock right in front of you. And you fucking trip and fall flat on your dragon face with your tail fucking flopping around behind you. Ulfgar's like, "Oh, fucking God." So that was Al's turn. Now it's Ulfgar's turn. Ulfgar's gonna run out and meet the.
Where you just did that.
That's fucking great. I should have Reap do damage to you just out of purpose.
Not being a jerk. Reach like, okay.
All right, if you're gonna trip every time you go to kill somebody, look, I could have got 2 heads with 1 Vorpal swing. So Ulfgar charges out there. I mean, he's close enough now. You can see Ulfgar whip the his warhammers off his back. And he goes to, pull him out. And he just kind of and they fall out, and he's fuck. That's a 1.
What the pig?
Motherfucking cocksucker! So he puts his hands up. He's getting ready to punch, like, because his hammers are now behind him. So it's the Eden's turn, and now Ulfgar's in front of him. So
No.
this should be good. I don't even know what fucking this guy would do.
What a car.
Did you send it though?
Oh,
Yeah.
What is it?
You checking your phone?
Do I want to see this?
Yeah, sending.
It's the first thing I thought too.
And no, I won't go stop.
Alright. So the Etten picks up his battle axe and then his morning star and just comes straight down towards the prone. Or well, Ulfgar, you're prone. Luckily Ulfgar got in front of you. And he hits with 1.
See here, I would have been happy to just hamstring the Etten and let him go.
But now it's personal.
But now I can't let there be witness.
This embarrassment can never fucking live past this day.
Nobody speaks of this day.
And he hits Ulfgar for 16. Alright. Hattie, you have a dragon on his
You
face.
should drink that potion of
Yeah.
giant strength, run up and kick him right in the dick.
Yeah, and just watch him go. Only one head fills that.
That'd be really
One
good.
head goes Ken Shamrock on it.
We have 2 of those. No, I won't do that.
Hit me loud.
I'm gonna use Radiant Glare
Radiant glare.
on them.
These adventurers have lasers.
Advantage.
Do they got to roll a
That's
DC?
I don't have it written down, so no.
There's got to be some kind of DC.
You,
for that.
you figure that out.
That's probably Dex. To avert his eyes. We'll do
Versus my
Dex.
save.
Yeah.
17.
Holy- Yeah, no. He got a 4.
You got disadvantage.
He takes
Really get into it.
he takes radiant damage too, right?
No.
Oh.
He's blinded for 3 rounds.
Oh, so you hear? Oh, he gets a. Oh no, no he doesn't. Yeah, he does. He gets advantage on. No, he still didn't get it. Because of the 2 heads, they get it. It's really neat. They get advantage on all wisdom checks, and then they get all advantage against blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, stunned, and knocked unconscious.
That's pretty neat. I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard of anything special with an Etten. That's a neat idea.
Do I get to attack, or is it, I don't know what that's considered. Is that considered a bonus action to activate the shield, or is it considered an action? I don't know how. We've never had that problem. Or
There's a command word tied to it, right?
how?
I
Don't
think I
know.
told you the command. I think there is.
I don't have it written down.
He has to target you too, right? Because of the
That's
shield.
that's what's reckoning.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So, yeah, we'll say you can go ahead, go attack.
Oh.
It's fine.
I'll try to attack him with reckoning.
This is just a.
Yeah. No, I have a 9, so I can't hit him.
You almost hit.
It's gonna fall my.
I'm just saying.
He's blinded though, so it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah. So
3
you,
rounds, he's blinded.
Everybody here needs to just walk away
As-
and pretend this night
as
didn't happen.
as Addy powers up the shield, you hear the oh god, it's so bright.
Ah, Jesus! What's going on? What did you do, stupid?
Do we have to kill them?
It's your turn. I can't see anything. What's happening?
Well, I'm gonna stand up.
Where are they?
Can
Shut
I get
up.
an attack on this close enough?
Oh yeah, he's. I mean,
How tall are they? They're
they're large, giant.
I couldn't remember. All right, let's try this again.
Keen.
Oh, God, what'd you do? I hear something. What was it? What is it?
Who is it? What are you doing here? Don't hurt us. We just wanted to talk, I swear.
Yeah, talk.
That one. Oh, so it's 2 attacks because I'm not ready.
Are you here? Hello?
Ah!
It's so funny to me.
I can't see. Hello?
Look at cracking me up.
14 and 24.
Well, they both hit. Don't hurt us too bad. It really just
Oh,
wanted...
wait, that was a natural 19.
Oh.
I forgot.
So you-
The second one was a natural.
So, well, the first one wasn't?
First one was not.
Okay, so the first one hits, and you're like, oh, God, that really hurts. What is that? And then you hear the other guy go,
Shut.
where'd you go? And the fucking giant falls down. In fact, everyone roll a dex check.
I cannot believe you.
Well,
told them. I feel kind of bad for
Did you
them.
attack? You attacked, right?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
a-
yeah, everyone's rolling dex. This thing's falling.
Let's
Can I
say-
use... Oh, wait, never mind. Can you use
Yeah.
athletics to dodge?
Hmm?
Can you use athletics?
You can use athletics.
instead
That
of
would
dodge.
be more
But
like he would climb.
You only needed a 10. I mean, he's doing the...
He's blind. Well, he says this.
He's headless now, so blind is least of his worries. But he fucking plops down, and you see, and there's just 2 fucking ugly giant faces, and they're got like war paint. Like basically, one side looks like William Wallace, and the other side looks like his fucking Scottish buddy. But yeah, Etten dead.
Somebody feels bad.
Well, not right now, because there's a fountain of Etten blood spurting out. I guess there wouldn't be, because you're Everflame.
Cauterizes the wound for us. Thanks, Everflame.
Are you
There's
serious?
2 more notches on Reap.
Serious? That shit just happened.
That shit just happened.
I think that's 5 total, right?
4, right?
4 total.
4. Okay.
So, do you hear any more noises of them still out there, or are they all gone?
Oh no, the other ones took off. Like you heard, they were arguing the whole way. They just fucking left. You
Yeah, I'm
heard
kind of concerned. Only because there's Ettins.
roll your history. You can roll knowledge. Oh my God, what's happening
Oh,
over there?
fucker.
You threw it around like.
6.
Yeah,
That's
no.
16.
Okay, so Al, you know that Ettins are. It's very strange that there was a lot, what sounded like a lot of Ettins. Really, there could only have been like maybe 5. But even then, that's a shitload of Ettins to be together. You know that Ettins, they hate themselves, they hate the other head, and they also hate other Ettins and people in general. They don't like them at all. They live a very solitary life. So for them to be 5 of them together, or 5 or 6, or how many ever you heard, is very strange. Like, you know that's weird.
Well, I'm concerned about the city itself. If they were so close, I mean, it doesn't make sense that there would be so many together to pick up stragglers on the road.
That's fine.
It doesn't make sense that there would be so many together.
They don't travel like that?
No, never.
But they're all painted up, right? Their faces are painted, these 2 here.
Mhm.
Is that normal?
I don't even know.
Like, does that mean, like, that they clan together?
Is there any? Is it strictly like Braveheart style, or is there any sort of pattern to this?
Yeah, there's a pattern, like what you would expect an Etten to paint their face like, like finger lines and just dumb.
I'm just saying, like, do we know normally if they face paint themselves, or if they just look like?
You know that sometimes Ettins do weird things, like
It's not out of
face
the realm of
paint's
possibility.
yeah, face paint's not.
The weirdest thing.
Yeah.
That
Sometimes they do a lot weirder things than that.
Well,
Let's just get back to fucking bed. Christ. Ettins. So weird.
we just kick their heads out of the way, please.
Don't put their heads on the rock
Oh,
that I ran
we
into.
have a stick. We could put them up and like scare the other ends away. It's all that we have the headless ends.
Steve the Headless Etten.
Even Joe. Headless ends with light. I'm just saying, like, just to,
Yeah.
scare them away, put their heads on sticks, and put them around the camp, and
Yeah, I'll put them right on the path they were coming.
yeah,
I can't lug the body,
no,
so
that's fine. That will just stay there. Oakwork can sleep in your eggs. We'll just-
go
Finish
curl
our
up inside
rest.
it in case it's cold out.
yeah, like that horse.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. I'll finish my rest, and then whenever the 4 hours is up, then I can do that, and we'll switch.
Okay, so you guys, after, your Etten fucking escapades there, pretty quiet night after that. Everything goes pretty smoothly. And then next day, you guys pack up, start off again, back to,
We didn't search. Do they carry stuff on them usually, Edens?
they just have mundane stuff.
I don't
Like,
want it.
they're, like, if you look at his battle axe, it's literally like a big tree with, like, 2 pieces of rock sharpened to a point.
That's gonna hurt though.
Oh yeah, especially if he hits you. I mean, they're very muscular. Like, they look like they can pick up a mountain, but they're not exactly smart. So, you guys start heading down before you start your trek to east.
How much of a direction are they following from where we're going? Like, were they coming up along it, or did they come off on another direction?
They were actually, there's a little patch of woods that you guys could see in the distance. It seems like they were coming from over there. Like they might have been just hanging out in the woods, or maybe,
Etten vomit orgy.
yeah, basically like Etten Bukaki, Etten Cocky. Get yourself a little Etten Cocky. Come on over here. So you guys are cruising along. You're passing villages and stuff.
Are they full of people?
Yeah, you can see people. Like, you see guards, a little more heavily guarded than usual.
Obviously, like stop at places we need to refuel that. Get more water, stuff like that.
Yeah, and if you guys, when you stop, you talk to people, you get, you're getting the gist that there's just not a lot of trade going on, and people, you keep hearing the words like the terrors in the sky. Why is there so many of them in one area? How come they're just
Are
out?
you sure they're spreading the word that they're not gonna hurt anybody?
Well, you can try.
I mean, it's gonna be hard.
And there's people out there that say, well, a dragon saved my farm from, trolls. This dragon saved me from a giant. Like, you hear good stories, but you also hear a lot more, I don't trust them. They're out to get something. Dragons are always selfish. They only want one thing. Even the good dragons think they're better than everyone else.
I'll start the process of being a cleric preacher kind of thing in these cities for them. You know what I mean? Like try to.
Okay.
I put a soapbox on so she can stand on it.
I am short.
Roll your charisma.
Oh, I don't have any of that.
Roll your charisma performance.
I have none of that. But when you lose, then you gain.
I don't know
Enemies.
what you're getting at, Trey.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help out the dragon. No, I got an 8. I'm not very good at it. And will take me practice throughout the couple of
So
times.
you're up there preaching.
Oh, Lordy.
Yeah, you're up there like,
Come on, listen to my dragon tale.
I'll tell them both dragons.
I'll tell them, tell them.
yeah,
Fucking Christ.
I've read a lot of dragon
never
books.
ends.
I've read a lot of dragon books. I'll just read through them if I have to.
Just really
Yeah,
thoughtful comes
the
through.
dragon books that you've read, there's not a lot of good stuff in those dragon books.
I'll write my own book.
So you're up there spouting off, and there's a road guy that comes out. He looks a little bit more educated than most, and he says, "Oh yeah, if dragons are so good, why have they killed so many of us over the years?"
Okay. I think that we're seeing a reform of dragons happening now. Not everybody is under the same god as everybody else, right? People
Here I
kill
was about to
people.
roll my intimidation and say things change.
People kill people all the time, right? Doesn't mean they're all bad.
Right. But tell me one thing. Those people that kill people, they can be punished. They can be imprisoned. They can be killed themselves. How do you expect our guards to take in a dragon that runs astray and maybe, that one person that kills a person or the dragon that kills a village?
You think that these dragons aren't being monitored?
By who? Who would monitor them?
Their leaders are monitoring them right now.
Well, tell me, young cleric, who are their leaders?
Punch him in the fucking face.
Who are their leaders?
I can't
We've-
justify swinging an axe at him. Okay?
Like a punch.
We've never met a leader, and you kind of see Ulfgar scoot a little bit closer, like,
I'm just gonna touch his shoulder. Have you met God? Have you met your God in person? Doesn't mean doesn't
I
exist.
speak to my god. Yes.
Do you see him on a regular basis? Does he come here and have tea?
No.
Okay. Does
However, I know my god's name. I know how to answer. I know how to get his blessing. You know what I don't know? I don't know who's in charge of these dragons flying everywhere.
have you seen any of them hurt you recently? Have you seen them fly
No,
down? And
but have you listened to the tales of the city?
actually, I've been hearing good things about them saving farms.
Oh, so only
saving
good things, my
children.
lady. You've never heard the bad stories?
I've been
When they
involved in
save those farms, the innocent people they kill, maybe not on purpose. But maybe, when they blow their fire or rain their lightning down on people, they should understand there's innocent people in their giant.
Did their farm actually kill innocent people when you say the farm?
Oh, yeah. Like, you're kind of.
I missed that part. I didn't hear you say that. That's why I was like, what? No, I thought when you said the farm.
No, he's not talking about that farm.
Okay,
No,
that's why I
That
was
lady
in
there said
general.
they
That's why I
was
was
saved by
confused.
that.
I thought it was the
Yeah,
same
in
story. I was
general.
like, what?
But you can roll. Roll a perception check.
14.
He's being honest with you. Like, you can tell he's not lying.
Oh, yeah. I just didn't know. I thought it was the same farm. I was very confused.
No,
I was like,
yeah,
he was talking about how good this was. What the shit?
And he carries on. All the innocent people that, are bystanders die due to their ways of handling problems. The roads are safe. There's no more bandits. There's no more trouble. But no one wants to go because if there is trouble, they're going to die along with the trouble. See, the problem with dragons is they don't care about people.
I think that's where you're wrong.
Well, they've yet to show me
I haven't seen one take you away within the few minutes we've been talking.
because I have done no wrong.
So only people that do wrong get taken away by dragons?
Is that what we're saying here?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you confused about the innocent people that die in the circle of wrong? Have you? Tell
Who's
me,
the what now?
tell me, young dragonborn.
Circle of life?
You-
What's happening?
You have a breath weapon. Can you use breath?
Yeah, why?
Can you control it?
Yeah, why?
You can control the size of it, where it goes.
I have one size of it.
It's weird. So you have the ability to
Straight
control.
line.
You do, but do dragons?
Sure. I actually just recently witnessed a blue that was able to manipulate a breath weapon and hold it at bay, form it into a sphere if she needed to. Needed to. I didn't mean to slur there.
And then this blue dragon, was she a young adult blue dragon? Was she a new dragon? Was she,
No, I certainly would say so.
what was she? How old was she? Was she ancient?
Oh, I think she's probably a couple steps beyond that point.
So she has the experience. Is she in the sky right now?
Couldn't tell you. I don't see it.
When you guys look up, there's fucking dragons like flying over just
Listen,
everywhere.
I'm not saying it's not intimidating. Neither of us are saying that, because it is. But the fact of the matter is, They have done nothing now, and they're being kept in check by their superiors.
Well, maybe the people of Faerun would like to know who these leaders are. Maybe we should be allowed to talk to them. Maybe our leaders should meet with their leaders so we can understand what's going on.
But you're.
Have you noticed on the road? Have you noticed the roads are in? You kind of notice people look a little starved.
Because there's no trade. Yeah.
Have you noticed that there's no caravans on your travels? Where are you from?
We were coming from Waterdeep.
Did you notice on Waterdeep there was no caravans?
Yes, hence is why I'm starting to talk to the towns here. There needs to be
There's
a change.
plenty of game.
And there is. The deer are
Right.
running free.
You know,
The
funny.
dragons aren't going to come and take anyone away or kill them.
Right. Funny thing about dragons. They gotta hunt too. They gotta eat.
But they're not hunting humans.
Right. They're hunting our game now.
But I think we've seen plenty running around without dragons running after
But
their
that's
tail.
practically overgrown.
And as you guys are doing this, like this banter, a fucking huge crowd of people starting to circle around. And you see Ulfgar like,
Before he hates crowds. I think he has an ailment.
I know what Ulfgar's thinking, and I'm thinking it to you.
just whirlwind. Solve problem.
We don't have to eat anymore.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about starving.
What about the traveling packs of Ettins that live down the road from you?
Oh, yes. See, another reason. Dragons have cleaned the roads out of everything that holds all the other things back. You see, a group of Ettins. When was the last time you've ever heard that?
So who was keeping the Ettins at bay before? Caravans?
No. Ettins were more solitary because they could be. Because they could get what they wanted. Now they can't because the dragons hunt them. So they are starting to group in an effort to preserve their own lives. Not only the Ettins, a lot more stuff is starting to group that wouldn't normally group together.
Like what?
In fact, frost giants and hill giants, sky giants, they're all grouping. They don't want to die. Alliances are being formed that shouldn't be formed.
So you're saying an alliance with people and dragons should not be formed. That's what you're saying.
I'm not saying that alliances are bad. I am saying that sometimes alliances need to come with stipulations.
And what would you like to stipulate dragons with?
That we know their leaders. We know who to hold them accountable
know
to.
The leaders in Waterdeep, have you met them personally? Do you think they're easily
Have I?
accessible?
No, but I do know their names. And if I had a complaint, I could go to our leaders and they could talk to
You
them.
want emissaries.
Yes. We don't have it. There's no communication. We do not know what the dragon's purposes are.
If
We
you
have no idea.
How about you tell us what your complaints are? If you want emissaries, tell us. Tell us what your concerns are.
Okay, I will. And you hear people start to cheer a little bit, like they're like, yeah, we want someone to hold accountable. And they're starting to, like, okay, here we go. So he tells you, he says, I want to know why they can't handle things in a different way. Why do they have to rain down fire? Why bring their breath weapons into their battles? Why can't they handle it in a safer way for us?
Is he a fucking vegan? Like, what is he? I'm concerned. I'm concerned. Save Ross. I'm gonna punch him so bad. Okay, I'm taking notes just because I'm a dick.
It's just like Game of Thrones, man. Fucking Drogo didn't fucking kill a fucking kid because he was hungry for a lamb. It's fucking. This is my kid. Oh, that sucks. Oh shit. How do I handle this? Don't lock the other two in the fucking pyramid. Lock Drogo in the pyramid. He's the one that did the bad. This is
I
why
don't think
we,
he actually did that.
this is why we can't have nice things. You still don't think he did it? You think it was someone setting him up?
Possibly, yeah. That's a really good possibility,
Because it is.
actually.
Just because I know that he's an asshole,
But I don't think he's
but
that
he's not a
much.
murderous asshole.
True. Except that's
We
I
have
mean,
to
like, I
play
think he got to the point where he's like, all right, well, I'm not going to eat the fucking person unless she says it's okay.
Right.
Even though he's like Charizard and she's too she's too low a level, so she can't control him.
And I'm pretty sure I said Storm Giant, but I didn't mean Storm Giant.
It's okay.
Yeah, we don't want to be Storm Giants. That
No, because well,
that adds a whole nother.
and they're a good creature. So
I'll take his notes down.
stone.
My note says, do they have to use breath weapons? And I'm going to put like little people like falling over on my notes. This is just for me personally. I'm having fun with this. Oh, I'm
'Cause you
Well,
know-
I mean, I'm listening to him because I mean,
I'm listening and writing it down. I'm
it's.
just like,
I mean, I back off because I mean it's a fairly valid.
There's a lady comes up and she's in tears and she tells you, I lost my son to a dragon saving my farm. My son was in the house and I tried yelling and the dragon didn't hear me.
How long ago?
It'd be going on 2 weeks.
what color is this dragon?
Black. You hear another guy, I lost mine too. I lost my whole family. We're losing everything. We don't even have food here. At least they could do is send help.
I kind of bite my tongue on the food thing because it's not the dragon's fault that the caravans aren't running. It's people mentality that they're not running.
Because of the dragons. Right.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I still blame it on the people.
No, I'm saying I just think that they're being a little bit.
But you gotta
But don't get me wrong.
but you
I
gotta
mean,
under-
the equivalent of A10 warthogs were flying over.
Right,
us
but you gotta
constantly,
understand, like,
uh,
something you're not used to, right? Like, okay, every once in a while, you might see a gold dragon. You might see a silver dragon. You're not ever gonna see fucking black dragons unless death's coming. Like, oh fuck, we're dead.
Oh,
Now-
I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm saying
Now
that
it's
it's
like,
being
oh, there's a
bullied.
black dragon. Oh, there's another one. Oh, look, another one. Wow, there's 4 black dragons right here.
So since this is all going on, and we're listening to it, I'm gonna rock that. Yeah, talk to what's his nuts.
Eldrazi?
No, I was
So
just,
the entire campaign?
I'm just saying, I'm gonna let him hear, like through me, if I can, what's going on.
Yes, this is Eldrazi. How may I help you?
Listen to this, and I'm gonna let him.
Okay, so the guy continues on, and you hear someone else speak, and it's more pro-dragon. He says, "Yeah, but look at the roads. The dragons have cleaned up the roads. There's no more bandits. The roads are safer." And you hear Eldrazi, "Oh, that's a dragon."
What?
He is a dragon.
I'm gonna look and see if there's any telltale. Oh, well, I'm not listening to it. It's not in my head.
Can they all hear?
Oh
that?
yeah, you guys can all hear that
Oh,
because of the stones.
I'm gonna look at the guy that's speaking. Can we see what? Is there any way to tell what color he is, dragon-wise? I mean, do they have silver hair? If it's a silver, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you can tell he's a black. He's got long black hair, and his eyes are all black, and he's about 6'6", and he's huge. He's just a big dude. He doesn't really fit into the normal crowd here.
Does anybody say anything back to him?
Oh yeah, they're bantering like, yeah, at what cost? What's the cost of having a safe road? And you can kind of see, like, in his eyes, he gets kind of fired up a little bit.
You need to go watch that. I'm sending it to you. I'm like, Well, I'm going to say to our Jaws, this is what's going on here, and they're concerned they have
Is-
food.
It's because of the caravans are not traveling. It's a very touchy subject, and I will turn to you guys for advice.
They want
I am no good at handling these kind of politics.
They want emissaries so they can get their concerns out.
Well, let me bring this up just as an idea, just as a thought. We understand that there are, especially when you look up and you see black dragons flying alongside a silver or vice versa. I mean, I can see where the strife, internal and otherwise, is. I understand that. But as this gentleman is saying, I point out the black dragon, there are good things that are coming from it, and regardless of how you look at it, it is good to know that the bandits are gone. Maybe with individuals such as, I'm going to see if the gentleman will say his name, like,
He says his name is Hedorus.
perhaps people that may understand such, you said Doris,
Hedorus, yeah.
such as a Doris, would feel inclined to help the caravans, to go with them, so that there is an understanding on the ground. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I get the fact that it is terrifying to see a dragon use a breath weapon.
I think
I see that, but if there are individuals such as a Doris in the town that are brave enough to travel the roads, perhaps they should be elected to begin the caravan runs for you.
And I'm going to tell our Jaws that this is a good idea. We need to bring this up. We need human dragons working with the caravan. Not using the fresh weapons, not killing everything in sight right away, but looking more human to help with the caravan.
Maybe cut down on the number of dragons directly over the roads, let them branch off a little, and I mean, bandits and stuff will still happen. It'll probably come back.
Fly a little higher.
But
Get a little bit of
so. Maybe stay behind the shadows more.
a little more. Slowly.
I do. We have witnessed
Great things.
the devastation that
Yeah.
dragons can bring. But we've also witnessed the good things. And I feel, and I am sorry for anybody that has lost children or loved ones in general because of it. I truly do. But we can't allow towns to atrophy and rot away out of fear. Maybe we can find people that are brave enough, and it is not to discount the normal caravan leaders, but maybe we can find people that can ride the caravan roads along with them, and it might be
So,
easier.
Very interesting. You know, back in the ancient time, as you would know, Kratos, from the totem, there was what was called the Dragon Guard. In fact, you would be the chosen champion of it by carrying the totem. As you know, my guard was an old member of the Dragon Guard. Maybe it's time to reintroduce a sort of guard. I will put out a call to all the Dragonborn and bring them to me. And maybe send them instead of the dragons.
It might be good to get Charon to help out in the city of Waterdeep since he's still there to get caravans flowing again.
That's a perfect job, now that he's rescued Pupples. Pupples. Why? Oh.
Because I'm picturing him fucking rescuing the guy from Trailer Park Boys.
Yes, but after he's done Thundering Knight, I'm sure he can help start. Once the caravans from Waterdeep start moving, is when caravans from little towns will start moving. That's the ticket.
Well,
Big cities
If
feeding
the-
to the small towns.
yeah, and if the caravan leaves from here and arrives in Waterdeep with normal trade goods
Right.
and arrives okay, they're going to be like, oh, what the hell is that? You know, it might not be enough to start everything on, but
It will start.
it has to do something.
So you see in the skies, you see the dragons start to spread out immediately. Like they all just kind of, and they kind of disappear. And you see Hedorus, like, he can't leave right now, you know? And he's like, oh shit.
When the horse has to go poop, he'll be back.
And you kind of see Hedorus relax a little bit, and he stops. Like somebody just told him something. And Eldrazi says to you guys, One minute. I think we are in a position now where I am able to show myself to the people.
Oh, good.
And he appears right in front of you guys. And you see the entire crowd go, whoa. Like, and he says, my fair people, I must apologize to you all. I have been hiding for a very long time, and it is hard for me to overcome that. However, I realize that uniting us dragons has brought fear amongst you all, and that is the exact opposite of what I wish to happen. I wish for dragons to be treated equally amongst you, but I see that that is going to take more time than I realize. So here I am, your emissary to the dragons. Hedorus, please come. And Hedorus like walks right up next to him and stands. And he, Eldrazi explains, he too is a dragon. We can take the shape of humans if we wish. I ask you all what it is you want. And the town goes fucking crazy. Like you just hear things. We want this. We want that. We don't want dragons. Blah, blah, blah. And you kind of, you just kind of see Eldrazi go. Yeah, this town is stupid. We find new town. We make new people. We make new people.
That'd be really hilarious. I can get behind
I suggest you all right.
Yeah. And they're dumb. Waste of life. It's cool. I like.
Their gods have made a mistake.
Yeah.
I actually would like be like, this is amazing. This is the best day ever. This guy's pissing me off.
So Eldrazi takes her into accounts, and you notice behind you guys there's now about 6 Dragonborn standing there, and scales look just like yours. And Eldrazi explains, this is the Dragon Guard. They are here to protect you. They are equipped with the same things that most dragons are, however, in a more controlled fashion. Dragons rely very much on their breath weapons, and it can be dangerous for many people, and I realize that now. However, as you have seen Kratos, he has explained to you his breath weapon. All right. Shh! He's speaking.
Dragon just kind of landed on town hall. Just landed on. He's like, I just wanted to hear it. I just wanted to hear it.
Oh, you're.
Smashes it. It's a 2-headed black dragon.
Whoops.
You're stupid.
Hey, stupid. I'm not stupid. You're stupid. He explains the Dragon Guard, and he tells him, and you see the Dragon Guard, and he looks at you, Kratos, and he says, "The guard is now yours."
I'm in
Whirlwind.
front of a bunch of people.
Sorry.
How many can I hit in one swing? Ultra.
And then Eldrazi says, "Is there anyone here that would like to talk to us, the leaders of the dragons?" And that guy in the robes, "Well, I think that I speak for everyone, so I'll go." And then it starts another uproar, and Eldrazi bellows, "Silence!" And everybody, "Huh?" And he says, "We will hold a vote for one of you to be the emissary of this town, to meet with us dragons once a month." Or whatever the fuck they call in Faerun. once every 7 moons. Whatever.
Every so often.
Every other day.
Very long lived. Every 24 years we shall meet.
Hmm.
That's the equivalent of 2 weeks.
We have eternity. Every 65 years we shall meet with new emissaries.
It's not that fucking guy.
Yeah.
That guy's annoying.
Not that.
So you see a lot of people like nodding, like, okay, this is better. And Eldrazi expresses, "Please use the Dragon Guard for your caravans and continue your trade. The roads are much safer now. We will ensure your protection. I guarantee it." And he bows, and then he leaves.
What if he did that in every town at the same exact time? Because he has those magical powers.
I don't think he's that magical. He's magical.
He mirror image across the entirety of Faerun.
Like 6 towns at a time. You know?
He could do 6. He's got 6 in him.
You can split to 6 individual personalities.
I don't think it's actually personality splits. It'd be like mirror images.
Pretty much impossible. I
That'd be
mean,
cool.
some of the stuff he does is pretty impossible too. Like,
Please don't vote for that guy.
A
So-
vote for him is a vote for Trump.
Just-
We
or-
need a wall to keep the dragons out, and we'll make them pay for it.
yeah,
Kill that guy.
yeah,
Oh, right there.
End this now.
yeah. This has got to stop before it gets way out of control. So the town's, seems a little bit more calm. You actually see tradesmen and stuff like that. They're preparing crates.
I'm already fucking excited.
You see, like, the Dragon Guard is literally like the most stoic thing you've ever seen. It's like the fucking Queen's Guard. They're shielded with javelins or spears, and they're just standing at the gates.
Who's marked as the highest rank of the guard?
You see one. His scales are like a blackish color, and he's bigger than the other ones. And he's telling 2 of you up there, 2 of you to the tower, and he's looking around.
Oh, I want to approach him.
Okay. So as you approach,
I'll salute him back.
all right. And he says, "My Lord Kratos, what can I do?"
I want to make sure that the guard is aware that there are parties of Ettins nearby. We killed them last night. One of them last night. But there may be something that's impactful against the
Thor just let an old man fart out.
Ettins here.
I did. I heard it.
It
Yeah.
was like a.
Oh, I heard that, but I didn't.
Yeah,
know
that was-
I didn't know that was a Thor fart.
Oh, maybe he's sleeping. Maybe he's snoring.
Look
Either
at
way.
that fart.
I don't smell anything yet, so.
Right hit by one then? Wake you up.
Sleep farts? Dude, yeah, all the time.
Continue your orders.
It's more like, and then your butthole feels like it just did a round of applause. Like, oh, what happened? What?
Oh, Thor. Okay.
I'm gonna explain to them, the rough area of where they were at. But being opportunist, I wouldn't doubt
Gaming
their
dog.
intent on the first for the caravans.
Very good. Thank you.
I'll salute them.
And he, like, literally, yeah, he does the, and then about faces and walks off.
Guard for every town.
I don't know. I think it's a conversation we should have on the road.
You notice that on all the guards have those same stones that you guys have.
How many people? No, it was a lot. Said that they had. What's it called? Casualties. When.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. Like, you get the feeling like you guys didn't really walk around water too much, so.
No.
You get the feeling like when Eldrazi was talking about the no trade and the waters are closed and all that, you get the feeling that it might have been happening just about everywhere. And with there not being any trade.
I think that would just cause a problem, so never mind. I was going to say, but you're not, I mean, I'm not Elon either, so I was going to say, you can totally get that woman and go resurrect her kid.
Yeah, no, we don't want to do that, do we?
Oh, no, it'll come back normal.
Yeah, resurrection in D&D is
Straight up, like,
unless you're doing a miracle spell. I think miracle has a chance of something crazy happening. Like wish, that's it. Yeah, if you do wish, something can happen.
Bring him back to life. Oh no, now he's a zombie. Good job.
Because there was
at cemetery.
yeah, in the Driss series, there was a guy that was wished back to life, and he came back as a fucking giant underground crab. So yeah. It was. Yeah, I forget what kind of monster he was. He was one of the big fucking Underdark crabs. I forget what they call him. But
I know what the picture looks like.
Yeah, that's
it's a big orange fucking crab thing.
yeah. That's what he came back as. He was people, and when Driss is fighting it, he hears it. He's like, "Ow!" It speaks to him telekinetically, and he's like, "What the fuck? Crab just spoke to me. What the fuck?" So
I used to be a
Don't
dwarf.
talk to me, food.
that's in the Underdark book when Driss leaves Menzoberranzan and fucking goes all crazy bananas. That's where he gets his level of barbarian, and he enters the rage, so he can rage as a fucking drow fighter. Like, okay, that's fair. Not. All right, so Ulfgar's like, you got a bar, maybe an inn. And fucking douche nugget McNuts there is fucking standing there.
Such a dick.
Yeah, we got an inn right over there. How do you guys work for that guy?
The one that appeared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, he didn't seem too bad.
I told you I was taking notes.
Truly, he's not.
Can you explain just one thing? How the fuck did he appear right here? Oh.
He was an ancient dragon when the current ancient dragons were babies.
Yeah.
So he's been around a while.
That's very interesting. Roll perception checks.
I fucking knew it.
Yeah.
Stiff arm him. I'm gonna shove his fucking nose right into his frontal lobe.
23.
Fuck you.
1?
Hell yeah.
Well, what'd you get?
23.
Okay, so Dre, you notice that in this guy's eyes, you see like a little flash of red in his eye. It's just ever.
Maybe I can accidentally drop my axe and cut his head off.
No, I'm gonna fucking hit him with my mace. Like,
You
no
just
fucking
see-
joke. I'm gonna
Just like a hint.
Is it a hint enough for me to feel like
I totally didn't see anything, so you're gonna surprise me when you.
Yeah, you notice that your stones are
they're burning?
They're getting a little warm.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to. I'm gonna radiant glare his ass, and then.
Okay, so as you reach for your shield, he says, "I wouldn't do that if I was you."
Oh, not this shit again. Not you. Why do you have to start trouble?
I'm not starting trouble. And his voice completely changes.
You argued for like 45 minutes.
Did you not think that Kissick would have a counter to Eldrazi's plans? Do you think that good dragons have really been causing collateral damage?
No. Did not. Did not in the slightest. That's why I asked the color.
Well,
These are good.
yeah.
He's just kind of staring at you guys. You get the feeling like he might be pretty powerful. Like he might not be a little guy. It's good to see how well you guys are faring with your duties. But remember, Kissick is always watching you. Make sure you let your boss know that Kissick knows he's alive.
I want to fucking punch him so fucking bad.
You guys, the old girl, like, I just want a fucking drink.
He could hit him right in the sack.
I think
Hammer.
I'll push it.
How's your walnuts feeling?
Smack it in the fucking nuts, please.
you get the feeling like he's got a presence.
He'll kill everybody. It
Yeah.
won't matter.
I mean, my eldest town did suck.
That's fair. Do it.
This town was a fucking shithole.
Well, he was the only guy talking, so I mean, the other people seem pretty legit. Like, they're okay.
Are you gonna leave this town alone now?
For now.
I'm walking away. Because I'm a fucking rage. Cut drag that head off.
Anyway, good luck on your next dragon.
So why the ego? Why don't you join?
I think it's a fair question.
All the other dragons. All the other dragons are doing it.
Every other dragon's doing it, man. Just join the
Dragon jump off the bridge and jump off it. Yeah, I have wings. Fuck you.
Hop the boat, bitch. Hop on the boat. Join it. It's a fun train. Choo choo.
Choo-choo, motherfucker.
I serve my master loyally. These other dragons,
They're serving their masters.
no, they're not. They're serving for a cause that's not meant for dragons. Look at the fear we give people. Do you honestly think you can change that?
Yeah, I do. Because you were rising up the crowd.
With just words. Imagine if I was a dragon
But
doing
humans
it.
are easily swayed by words. You know this.
So are dragons. And you know this.
Yeah.
I would
Fierce.
never join Eldrazi Kirinborn. He's weak. Don't worry, you will see true power soon. And he bows and then leaves.
Does he leave the town? Is he walking out of
Yeah,
the town?
he walks into a fucking house. And just you don't see him come out or look or anything.
The house on fire, it's the only way to be sure.
It's red dragon. It's not gonna work.
It's just gonna make him happy.
Set
Blue
the house
fire,
on
blue fire.
ice.
Warn the guard,
Yeah.
please. Because,
Well, I mean, he's gonna
Fucker.
want that anyway.
that
But yeah.
fucker.
All right.
Yeah, totally. Tell the guard.
Okay, so the
Obvious steps.
the black whatever captain of the guard there, he says, "Here, he's here."
He was the one speaking. Well, he was speaking out
The
against.
rabble rouser.
Yeah.
What should we do?
Nothing now. He's too powerful.
I
But
don't
just
think
be
he's
aware of
gonna
it. Oh, what?
I don't think he's going to be here anymore.
Oh no, I think he is.
I think he'll stay.
I think he might be the, like he said, the counterpoint to Eldrazi, just in this town.
I think he's going to be moving, though. There's
Possibly.
more towns. There's more places to counterpoint. Bigger fish to fry.
I would just
You
keep
can
an
always
eye.
walk into his house. If you want.
Oh, sorry. Go look in the window and tell me.
Pick him up. Do you see anything? You just hold him over to the side like, is there anybody in there?
He's like this. You know, about the door.
he was over there from the door like, I don't think I was dealing with top brass.
Stop fucking shaking me! Put me down!
Slapping his fucking boobs.
Slapping the knockers.
just gently patting my knockers.
We will send word to Eldrazi. But I don't think there's anything that wouldn't completely endanger the town.
Very good. Thank you, Lord Kratos. Yeah, he does the... And then about faces. Outside of that, the town's starting to bustle a little bit. Like people are actually starting to talk, and they seem a little bit happier.
Good.
You know, there's not giant fucking reptiles flying over the skies, and there's actually just like Dragonborn. In fact, there was Dragonborn in the crowd too. Just normal.
Is that Black Dragon guy gone? What was his name? Elvin.
Oh, Adoris?
Elvin.
No, he's there. But he's just in his normal form.
We should probably warn him about the red too, just because.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, warn him. You know, just to let him know.
Oh,
Like I might try to fire him up again, knowing what he is.
I knew. That's why I was here.
Oh, really?
Yes,
How long has he been here?
for about 3 weeks.
Makes sense.
Figured
Timeline.
about as much.
He is much more powerful than I am.
I don't think he's going to try anything myself, but
Let's just roll.
beautiful being.
Let's roll an insight check. Does that
Oh, I
make
have that.
that makes sense?
Nat 20.
Okay,
I
so
had 8 in it, which I was like, yeah, I get to use it now.
5.
wow, you don't notice.
Yeah,
Addy, you know,
Totally trust he's not going to do anything.
you remember like throughout Eldrazi's speech, he was specifically looking at that guy a lot more than anyone else in the crowd.
Okay.
And you kind of get the feeling that Eldrazi was trying to intimidate him. And what you remember is the guy not even flinching.
Well, he's in his cause. You know, I'll tell it to
Yeah.
Legolas
When we
and
become dragon riders.
Legolas?
him and
Kratos and Ulfgar?
yeah, but I was just giving them.
I'm
names.
like Legolas without the arrows.
Yeah, I'm like Legolas, except
Well,
that I
he's
jump.
tall and Ulfgar's
Except by
small.
range and have an axe.
He's tall and what?
Ulfgar's small. It was like a
Tall and small.
Oh, Legolas and Gimli. Is that what you're going for, that combo?
he could get a box instead of us. who
Except
him
we
up.
both use melee weapons.
That's close. He uses a
No,
melee
he
weapon
uses swords.
a couple times. Well, daggers.
I have elven long knives.
Thor's attacking the door.
The only elf in those movies that's any good is the chick from the new ones, from The Hobbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck all those other elves. Man, fuck it.
Okay, so Adoris tells you, yeah, we knew. That's why I was here. Like this.
Okay.
That's why there was actually so many dragons in this area. Was waiting.
For him to do something.
Yeah. Or waiting for him to leave so we could follow. But he doesn't seem like he wants to leave.
He's annoying.
Yes.
You're like, I'm good. I'm not gonna say it. Or you're neutral.
Are you planning on staying here for the night, or are you wishing to
Might as well.
push on for your current mission?
Well, how late in the day is it?
It's probably like 4.
I mean, we should probably just stay because getting
Yeah.
all packed up and then heading down the road. Yeah.
Okay, so
How many
Ulfgar.
towns on average will we, villages will we meet along the way?
143.
Jesus.
Well, you are 4, 5,
We're really
6.
working on rhetoric.
It'll be 6, 7 more before you're actually at the.
Okay, that's fine. Looks like we have 7 stops to make.
Okay.
Stay here for the night.
Okay, so you guys, there's an inn. The dickhead dragon wasn't lying. Like, yeah, we have one. It's right over there.
I don't really think he's Donald Trump. I think he's more like Rush Limbaugh.
Oh man, that's way worse. Rush Limbaugh's a douche with a capital
Wait, is it
douche.
Trump?
Kissick is Trump. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
He's actually like the bastard child of Trump and Ted Cruz.
Oh, I think that makes sense. Yeah, I like that.
Ted Cruz, that guy's crazy.
Stay at the
Yeah.
end.
Okay, so when you guys get to the inn, Wolfguard, I'll get around with your best stuff for everyone in the bar. And you look around, there's like,
Except for the red dragon.
except for that fuck right there.
Nothing ever. I'll pay you 10,000 gold to never
Fuck you,
give
man.
anything.
You know what's going on.
There's like 5 or 6 people in the bar, like, and they're all like, oh, yay, yay.
And Olcard looks at us. Can you spot me?
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys got a lot of money.
15,000 gold. Why do I have to spot you?
Ah, put it on her tab.
I carry like all the
See
money.
him counting all his
God, get it now. Makes
So the
sense.
bartender comes over and says, are you sure? Because our finest is about 35 gold a bottle.
Yeah.
Wolfguard's yeah. Did I stutter when I said it? What's wrong with you? Just bring it out here now. Bring me 3, okay? The guy comes out, I mean, he gives a bottle to everybody, and you see the guys over there drinking it, and they're like, holy shit. Like,
Here's how we get stuff moving again. We come in, we show off that we have a lot of money, we get jumped by bandits, then the guards have to come get the bandits.
yeah.
Full fucking circle here.
Boom. We act helpless, even though we have these ancient artifact weapons.
I'm gonna scream like Damon Wayans and Black
Are you gonna faint too? Is that what happened?
Throw myself every time they hit me.
Isn't that the one where he says slap me and call me Sally
Yeah.
or something like that? Slap
Fucking
me.
has the fucking plastic gloves with the nunchucks.
So you guys partake in the festivities of courtesy of Wolfguard. Of course, it's everywhere he goes, he has to become extremely inebriated and fall over.
Wow.
You guys wake up the next morning,
Kratos carries him. Sorry, not me.
all fresh and
We
ready
died
to
in the middle of the night.
hit the road. No, all fresh and ready to hit the road and come out, and you notice there's a caravan right in the middle of town, packed up. You see 2 of the Dragon Guard sitting on top, ready to go with it. And you've noticed that since Eldrazi left, there's actually more Dragon Guard there now than there was
Third place.
when you went to
Yeah,
bed.
everything.
There's more like there was 6 that he brought. Now there's probably 20.
Lots of caravans.
Like they're
Good.
the black captain comes up to you, says, Lord Kratos, we are going to need a place for us to stay in this village. We might need to build a new guard house here,
Commission of barracks.
but we need permission
Yeah,
and the approval of the town. I can handle this for you. I know you are on a urgent mission. Bang! She did the. There's a table there.
that thought and everything. And, I mean, that was a solid fucking hit too. For
Hey,
a cat
hey,
head.
hey, gaming cat, stop fucking headbutting the table, you
I
weirdo.
got a D4. What? No.
I think she almost fell.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I think the
she
cushion.
thought
Yeah,
that there wasn't any
yeah.
weight to it.
Boom.
It's like when you go to lean up on the wall, but you're a little further away from the wall than you thought. You have to
Yeah.
play it off. Like, oh man, I just. Oh yeah. No.
Yeah.
We saw you. You fell.
It's like when you're playing a fucking stuffed animal grabber, the claw game, and you're looking at the thing.
You hope nobody saw it.
Whoops! And it makes that loud like bong. Oh shit!
I remember talking about claw machines when my ex-wife and I were dating. We went to the Pittsburgh Mills Mall, which anybody that's ever been there knows that mall sucks. But they had a giant claw game there. I mean, it was huge, right? And the claw that they had was like it's fucking big. It was enormous. Really freaking neat, right? And I don't know if it's just the drive to impress and get some or what it is, but I walked over and there's a kid standing there, right? And he's pumping in dollar after dollar after dollar. He goes over to his mom, gets more money, comes back, and he's trying to get this SpongeBob thing. It's huge. I mean, the SpongeBob pillow was, I mean, it was crazy. It was like this big. The claw was incredibly large. And I put $1 in because he walked away to go get money. And I went, boop, went down, picked it up, turned around, handed it right to my girlfriend. I was like, there you go, honey.
As you're staring at the kid.
Yeah. He came back up. He's like, how did you get that? She was like, how do you think we should give it to him? I was like, that was my $1.
My dollar, my SpongeBob. That kid used all his money to loosen it up. I snuck in and grabbed it.
It was great. Anyway.
Poor kid.
It's great.
Yeah, speak to the mayor and anybody from the existing town guard that might be able to help. But in order to have the barracks built and maybe even see what reinforcements can be made to Old Gates, Portcullis, and the like, why don't you take... Oh, I'm going to get him 3,000 gold.
Oh, Lord Kratos, this isn't
No.
needed. We have funds. Eldrazi has planned for all of this.
So long as we have permission, it's fine. It needs to be done.
Very well.
You'll need barracks.
Thank you. And he salutes, walks off, and he heads straight into the old guard building, like immediately. They just... Who's in charge in this fucking place?
What do they call it? We're here to conscript.
Yeah.
Christ,
Who
God.
are you?
We're the Grey Wardens.
Calm down, robot.
All of your guards, drink.
Here he comes.
And then all the guards die.
I knew you were petting that cat in here. I knew it.
I fucking knew it. I
Poor.
knew it. I was out there. Nobody was petting me.
Okay, so
He's made that bone into a fucking shank.
No, he's
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Did
There's half of it over here.
yeah, it gets too small. I throw them away because,
Oh no, he's sitting right down the middle.
He
He'd be
does
able to
not.
defend himself with
he does
that
not.
shit.
And then like he'll get the little piece and
Yeah.
it'll be back here. Like, nope, give me that fucking thing. Throw it in the trash can. Last thing I need to do is choke on it.
Yeah. They get those in their belly too. They're
Yeah.
called
I'm picking both of you. It's okay.
Your horses are all ready.
Oh
They're
man.
at the stables. They're prepped, ready to
Let's do
go.
this.
Ulfgar's on his ram. All right, let's fucking go. You see the tops of the balls sticking out of his back. Like, just... You all right?
Oh, my blanket. He's like pulling it down, pulling the cords, and he just.
I woke up the other night with Carmela grabbed my blanket. She was on the ground. She saw it hanging over the side of the bed. She stood up, grabbed it right in her teeth, and just started pulling it.
How long did it take her? Like 7 hours?
No, she's pretty good. She's as big as a fucking microphone, and she got it. Started pulling. I was like, I can't even be mad at that. Like, how am I supposed to be mad? She was a fucking swallow. She just snuck up and was like,
Thor got a hold of our comforter and then he ate it
The whole thing. Like not
Just-
even.
because he's got fucking FICA. So you know,
Oh,
Thor, stop, dude.
go sleep. Let's
You
get
want to
going.
roll?
Start our journey.
All right, so you guys are heading south, cruising along. It's about 3 days to the next town.
we need banners.
We do.
Now, commander of the Dragon Guard, Kratos.
So then keep doing the same thing at the towns.
Okay, so you notice at every town you guys go to, it's the same thing. Only this
One
time,
guy fighting.
though, when you get to this town, you already notice there's a Dragon Guard in place.
Just fucking decked him.
Yeah, did you?
Punching like 3 times in the
You notice that there's already a Dragon Guard in place. You notice there's not a lot of dragons flying. But people are still kind of, as you guys ride up, they all salute Kratos. And Addy and Ulfgar, they know who you are. As you go in there, you see caravans are packing up, loading, getting ready to travel.
How many caravans have left yet? I'm gonna ask the guard.
This would be the third one. They've all been going south, but this is the third one.
Good.
How's everything in the town?
A little hectic. There's been some fights, nothing abnormal. But
Do you know the presence of any dragons within the?
no, none in here. I know there's one to the north, and I think there's one farther south. But no other dragons here. The people are anxious and excited about the caravans coming back. Trade has begun. The first caravan back to here has arrived yesterday, and it was mainly bearing foods.
Do you have sufficient barracks for the guards?
We have put a request in, but if we could just get the command from you, we could start
Immediately.
very well.
Can we stay in the town tonight and, mill around and make sure there's no dragons hiding with our
Well,
stuff?
I want to see what the totem.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
the totem feels anything walking around.
You guys notice that there's a slight warmth to your stones, but you don't know if that's because of the dragon. Yeah, right in your cackles. You don't know if that's because of the dragon born around or not, but nothing like on fire or anything. You do know when you guys go to the inn, same thing. Wolfgar walks in, spending money.
He's fucking putting a giant laser pointer. He's putting the fucking target right on.
Yeah, basically. And he's, he buys around for the bar. At the bar, you guys hear, gossip. Your normal, like, oh, who's this new? Oh, this is the new way they're gonna protect us is with this Dragon Guard. How strong are those guys? How strong can they do it? I bet I could arm wrestle one. This is a pretty bigger dude.
I think I'd like to take that bet. I'd like to see that happen.
Well, you lady,
No, not with me. With the commander of the Dragon Guard.
commander of the Dragon Guard. There's no commander to them. They just showed up.
Sit down.
No.
I'm gonna sit down and pull my arm up. Let's go. If you're that strong.
And you see the other guy's like, yeah, go ahead.
How much do we put on this? 50 sounds good.
50 what?
Gold. Let's take a pool.
Listen,
Come on.
no one here. The Dragon Guard are not going to hurt anyone. There is no issue. Truly.
They don't look like they could protect us very well.
Said you wanted to arm wrestle.
I do.
They can.
Well, we'll see. Put your arm. Get ready. You
Okay.
see him. This guy's he's
Watch me roll one.
he's
I'll
pretty
fucking
big.
stab
It's gonna
you.
be amazing.
This is what's gonna
All
happen.
right. Now roll your strength check. Test the strength.
You want blast on you just in case? I can give you blast.
We show up and cheat.
They won't know we're cheating, will they?
Boom. 22.
Yes. See, you guys get up there. Ulfgar gets up there. He takes his leather strap off.
Oh, he's getting all into
He
it.
wraps your hands up. What do you do?
He's like, all right, here's the rules. No elbows off the table.
You hear me?
Kills me. Kills
And
me.
he's standing on the stool. Like, you understand the rules? 50 gold bet. He wins, you pay him. You win. Yeah, you pay him. Ready? And he goes, go. And you give it all you got, and you can feel this guy. He goes, boom. I mean, it's just instantly. Oh, that's luck. Double or nothing. All right. So he pays you the fucking 50 gold, puts out 100 gold on the table. Ow, fuck, I hit my toe. Shit. Ow, he doesn't like me.
The B4 will stab you. It's hilarious. It's like, I don't want to roll it. That's what it is.
Wow, what'd you get?
15.
Yeah, so same thing. Like, I rolled a 4 and a 5.
Good job.
So the guy, he goes, gives it all his might. Ulfgar's like, are you ready? Go! And just immediately, like, it's not even a workout for you. Like, it didn't even struggle, nothing. And the guy just, he stretches his arms out. He's, well, you're pretty tough. Are all those guys that tough?
At least.
Well, maybe they can't protect us then. Here's your money.
Why don't you keep it?
What?
We're opening new trade routes, and there's going to be more trade coming through. Keep your money. It's fine. But we're going to need commerce to build back up here. That's part of why we're here. It's a large part of why we're here.
Well, I respect what you're trying to do, but my dad raised me an honest man. I made a bet and I lost. I appreciate you offering it back to me, but you keep it. You want it. You earned it. And what I'll give to you is the respect to, what are they called, Dragonborn? To the Dragonborn.
Perfect.
And he goes back to drinking.
Okay, I'll take the money.
I'm going to tell the bartender, a round for the bar.
What the fuck are you doing?
Spreading good cheer.
When did you become all yippity?
Spreading good cheer. It helps. They're downtrodden.
Does anyone ever tell you you're awkward, lady? Just want to say.
You tell me that every day. You always tell me that, Ulfar. Pretty sure we've reached that point in our relationship where you just call me awkward normally.
All right.
You're
Well,
in a relationship with Ulfgar?
you didn't know, Kratos.
No.
She's into the little ones. Well, stature.
Into her.
Little in stature. You know, all our height went to our. Yeah,
Junk.
yeah. Yeah, you got junk. What's. No, it's not junk. It's beautiful.
They don't call you a beer bottle Ulfgar for nothing.
That's right. Don't call me rail splitter for anything, you know.
The old kidney cracker.
The old Meriden's finest. You got hole in your liver. It can go on for days. All right, so the night carries on. Everybody seems a lot happier. You know, the guy that you arm wrestled, he's BSing with you guys. He's a stone worker, saying, "I'm gonna make a statue in your honor." He's pretty fucking thanked right now. But and it goes on. You do hear rumors of a town in the south that's under distress. Thor, what are you
He
doing?
just has his mouth
He's-
open and
he's
on the
liquor.
cat's face.
He's
It was
liquor
just
on
like this.
He was licking her.
This is like, oh, good.
All right, whatever. But yeah. So you do hear a rumor of a town that's in distress to the south. You guys are going to come across it. You don't hear of any like guard there or nothing. It's more like a free city type thing, and nothing crazy, not like bodies being flayed or flung out of catapults or anything like that. But
If it's a freehold, they might just opt to not.
yeah, just bad shit.
We'll make it on our rounds. Next town.
Yeah, we can keep going if you guys want.
It's up to you.
So I have plenty. So, you guys wake up in the morning, same thing. There's caravans getting ready, they're leaving. You guys, in fact, as you guys were riding south, you've passed a few of the caravans. And you guys are
You
riding.
don't want us to go with them.
No.
Everybody will die.
Yeah, they've heard your stories.
I mean, it's not the breath.
There's some pretty good guys, but I mean, literally every caravan they're with dies.
Yeah, every caravan.
Yes.
Sometimes even the guy that's just driving the caravan.
Like they just get shot in the chest.
Randomly.
With 357s. What's a 357? I don't know, but that's what happens. So you guys are riding around. You guys go through this down south here. You are passing a heavily wooded area. And there's another town right on the outskirts of the wooded area. It's actually very calm and beautiful. You go in there. No Dragon Guard. People aren't fighting. Just a normal town.
Anything with the totem at all? Does it seem like it?
Nope, not getting warm, no nothing. Just everybody's just kind of. They're dressed kind of funny.
Banana hammocks.
No, just a little more like, they're all kind of walking around like, hey, how you guys doing?
Hi, good.
You guys traveling?
Yeah.
Cool, man.
What are you doing?
What aren't we doing, man? This is great.
I mean, we're meat-covered ghosts flying around on this elemental spaceship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys like some mushrooms?
No, I'm good. Wait,
Is that what you guys
No.
trade here?
We trade all kinds of like natural stuff, like mushrooms.
patchouli.
What's that?
Nothing that smells
We do have these weird scents and stuff that we sell. Like they smell really good. I know I said they were weird scents, but I meant like weird, like cool.
exotic.
Yeah, that's a good word for it, man.
How how's everybody doing here? Good?
Have you? Yeah, we're all good.
You're all good?
Yeah, it's all good, man.
What town is this?
This,
Purple Haze.
what is this town? You know what? I don't remember.
How long have you been
Opiate.
here? What?
It's the town of Opiate, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds weird. I'm not dangerous and scary at all.
You kind of see Ulfgar like, and he nudges you. Do you think they got one of them crystals?
That was just
They could.
No, we've got crystals, man.
crystal meth.
You have crystals? You have big
Blue rock, man.
Ah,
Blue rock's nice. You guys want some blue rock?
where'd you get
No,
that?
I'm good.
Oh, somewhere far to the east, man. We had a caravan come through like months and months ago, and they said if you eat this, stuff happens.
They do all far. They have it. They have it. Yes.
If you eat this,
All conspiratorial.
What?
stuff happens, man. I ate
So
one.
you guys have basically just been doing that since the rocks came? You've just been...
No, these are limited supply, man. These things are expensive. I think we got like 20 of them, but there's only 19 left. I ate one.
Crack rock?
Yeah, we have crack rock.
I'm not giving it to you.
No, I'm giving random
You
drugs.
guys,
I'll steal it from her and
you guys sure you don't want any mushrooms or anything?
I think I'm
We got
alright.
these like apples. Have you ever seen apples?
Have I ever seen an apple?
Yeah.
I've seen a couple.
A few. Green one. A couple reds.
Have you ever seen one apple like this? And he pulls out an apple, and it's like fucking purple and yellow and green. It's like polka dotted.
Is everybody else
You
seeing
eating that?
this?
Huh?
Are you eating those things?
Yeah, they grow in this wood back here. It's fucking. Just you eat one of these apples. I'm telling you, I know what it looks like.
That's like true form in this game.
Yeah,
I know,
right?
I know.
No inside a true form.
Listen, I know what it seems like, but we're all peaceful people here.
You are?
Yeah,
That's fine.
That's great. No, we're happy for that.
I see that there's not really any guards.
we don't need guards, man. No one hurts us.
They just steal them in their sleep and nobody knows they're gone.
There was like 40 of us. Now there's 10. We don't know where everyone's at.
Everybody just left.
We lose people all the time.
They occasionally come back as
Oh, do you have
synths.
nature? Do you have nature?
No, nature. Just,
Can
Nah.
Arcane or history help with knowing what the apple is?
well, survival.
Survival. Yeah.
Watch this. It's an apple. Watch this. This is the one.
Okay.
So,
It was close.
It's not an apple. That's another mushroom, dude. No. Yeah, you've heard of apples like with different spots and stuff on them, but you've never heard of what they do or
they're
anything.
usually rotten.
Yeah, like like brown spots. That's a bad apple.
Can you show us the tree?
Oh, you guys want to see it? I can show you the trees, man. There's tons of them back
We can
there.
get killed. Is this what's happening? Is this our
I'm not
demise of
gonna
the
get
game?
killed.
Is this the demise of our game?
I'm
We
not
go see
scared
an
of
apple
killing
tree.
peasants.
Let's go see it.
All right, yeah, come on, man. And he's walking around, and it's like the town's like tense,
So we're at Woodstock.
It's a fucking hippie.
kind of.
town.
Everybody's walking around, and
It's
they're
gonna be a town.
they're like fucking hippie gowns and all that shit. They're all just
Are there animals? Is there any?
yeah. There's dogs, there's cats, there's fucking deer. It's all just it's really weird. Like there's animals in here that calm as could be.
Because we're eating the fucking purple apples.
I want to make sure my horse doesn't eat any purple.
Yes.
apples.
These guys are walking, gandering around. Wolfgar taps you.
Yeah.
And he's look at her.
Looking at her.
You see like a lady and her hair's like leaves and she's gold
I didn't eat an apple.
and she's
I don't even know.
just walking around and she's waving at everyone and she's
To the guy, I want to say, who's that?
that's Liliana, man. She's fucking great. She showed us the trees.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she's really cool, man. She's nice.
How long has she been here?
I don't know, forever? She's really old. At least that's what she told us. I don't know. She takes care of us all.
Does she look like anything that I would have heard of before?
Roll your knowledge.
8. With whichever one you want, history or arcana.
One. I ain't ever seen somebody with reason to know.
Now Wolfgar's gonna roll his amazing intelligence roll of
Alright.
-1. Oh, he got a 6. So.
Dude, I gotta get some new D20s.
You guys have no
I forgot this one.
fucking clue whatsoever. And he's continuing like, yeah, we all call her Lily, and she's really nice.
After we see the tree, can we meet her?
Ooh, she can take you to the tree. She'll take you.
Is she like a druid?
You said, what did she say? She said something like that, man. Like, it had a
Drow.
no,
Oh.
no, not that. Dry,
Attack. Oof. No, dragon. Dragon?
Dryad?
Ah.
it?
I don't know. I never heard of druid.
Dryad? Yeah, I think that's it. She said she's a dryad.
Does she like, watch over this place? Keep it safe?
Yeah, she does really good, man.
Let's see if she'll take us to the tree. Just in case. We should probably plan on killing.
We should probably not killing the good creature.
We don't know if she's good yet.
I don't trust dryads.
I don't trust anything that's leaves
I don't
in her
trust
hair.
druids and necromancers. They're the same thing.
Yeah, so she notices you guys, and she waves, and she walks up to you, and her, outside of being like gold and leafy haired, she is extremely beautiful, and her body is covered with leaves, and they all kind of look like they're always moving. And she says, "Oh, and what brings you here to our small village?"
We're passing through, stopping at different towns and villages along the way of our journey.
Oh, well, welcome to Opiate.
Very nice to be here. Very strange little town, no offense, but something we haven't come across yet in our travels.
Yes, this is very peaceful. It's the way I like it.
No offense to this, but I have never seen one of your kind before.
Well, we usually are very reclusive. We don't like to come out, but as of recent changes that I've noticed,
Dragons.
yes, I felt maybe it's time that I try to change my ways and set the example for others of my kind.
It's not a bad idea.
No.
Whether they do or not, I don't really care. I chose to do it, so
He mentioned an apple tree, which sounded very.
ah, yes. The fruits of the stars.
Not dangerous or harmful.
No, they are very relaxing. They will not do you any harm, I assure you.
Oh, I'm not hungry. Thank you.
What about you?
Okay.
Hey, man. Oh, get high. And she looks at Ulfgar, and you can see Ulfgar like,
Just say no.
and Master Dwarf, can I interest you in an apple? Ulfgar,
If I elbow Ulfgar, I'll elbow him in the head.
If
High or low?
eats one, I'm grabbing you and making you eat one.
high or low?
Low.
Low.
Oh, you lucky bastards.
Why? I'm getting the feeling of True Blood, where all the Fae were stuck in the realm and then they.
Right.
That's
Well,
what I'm
yeah.
feel and it's freaking me out, like deep in my soul.
So,
So how long have you been here?
well, I am very old. In fact, I'm been a part of this wood since I don't know. Since the wood was here.
When did you make yourself known to the people here?
3 hours. It's been 3 hours.
This is what's
Everybody is ripped.
Well, time is just, funny. It's not a matter of how long I've revealed myself. So much as how.
Can you answer that?
No.
What was the town before you came? Before you revealed yourself?
Well, it wasn't a town. You see, the apples allow you to see what can be.
So you're getting high on dreams?
That's a way to look at it, I guess. Yes.
But they're not making them come true?
No. Only you can make your dreams come true. I do not make them stay. I know you think I do this for bad reasons.
Did you bring that motorcycle here? Did you bring this here?
I didn't realize that was going to happen. I am sorry. I must go.
And the dryad jumps on a motorcycle.
She jumps on a leaf scooter and takes off.
We just let her go because,
You know what? I'm just gonna.
too much weird.
I'm gonna chalk this up as a win, and we're gonna keep
I've seen Stranger Things here. She's telling you all this stuff, and the guy's like, wow, Liliana, you should show him the trees, man. Show him the trees. And she's, if you wish to see the trees, you can. I can tell that you're uncomfortable here.
We just want to make sure these people aren't being coerced
No,
for somebody else's gain.
I gain nothing by them staying here, except they are happy.
She seemed true. I roll.
Yeah. Perception it up.
12.
Yeah, she's completely honest.
Okay.
In fact, she hasn't lied to you one time.
Well, I think the thing that's most concerning is just that in lieu of recent events with the dragons showing up so obviously,
Bad dream.
Don't even.
that we are just trying to make certain that everybody is okay. That's all. It's not that we don't believe, but we know that there are bigger things in play right now, and people getting hurt, and we just want to make sure that that's not the case.
I can assure you that no one is here against their own will, and I mean them no harm. It would defeat the purpose of what I'm doing.
Do you need any more protection here?
No, the woods grant us all the protection we need.
I think we're good here. I don't think we need to stay tonight. I'm not even gonna fucking have it. Well, thank you for talking with us today.
You're welcome. Thank you for visiting.
Maybe we'll stop back on our way
Maybe you can enjoy an apple.
through. Yes.
They are quite enlightening.
She's about to say fucking addicting.
They're quite addicting.
I feed off face, you fucking drug addicts.
Methadone apples.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Mapples.
You put
Mapples.
the microphone?
Huh?
He was looking at
Was he? I'll lick anything. Just put it out here. I'll lick it.
Look at cat's face. Look at
Oh,
cat's face.
cat's face. Okay, so that's this town.
We're leaving.
Okay.
When did you eat an apple?
I'm not eating no fucking apple.
Why? Apples eat apples.
I will never leave here.
You see, I have sharp teeth. I can't eat apples. The skin gets stuck.
They were like
I
plums.
can't.
Weird plums.
They weren't weird plums. They were magic apples.
I don't need a
You're a
magic apple. Have
party
you heard of
pooper.
Snow White?
Okay, so
That bitch had it coming.
the next town is about 4 days.
Okay.
So you guys continue south. You pass over a hilly pass. And this one here is right on the coast. It's in like a little bay. And there's no dragon guard. And as you walk up to the gate, you hear, "Halt!"
We should have brought some fucking apples.
Okay, stop. Yeah, I know. We should use them as fucking weapons.
Yeah. But like, no, we're just coming to sell these.
We're here to enlighten you, motherfucker.
Be enlightened. Eat this fucking
I
apple.
don't want to do it.
It will halt.
How may we serve you?
I'm gonna look, see where the voice is coming from up on the wall.
It's right up on the wall, right in the middle. It's a very well adorned guard.
Human looking.
Mhm.
Well, we're just seeking passage through the city.
For what?
Well, we're continuing to travel further south.
Then continue traveling further south.
Is there an issue?
Not yet. But if you wish there to be one, there can be.
We're gonna burn this down to the fucking ground tonight. Okay.
Totem feel like anything?
All pissant humans.
No, I don't even think it's that.
You can hear a lot of like arguing in the background.
Oh, what?
Arguing, like you can hear yelling. Sounds like it's coming out of the city though. Like it's pretty loud in there.
Are you having tough times within the city?
Excuse me. Are you citizens of this city?
No, we're just travelers.
Then I suggest you mind traveling over what's going on in this city. If you have no business here, I suggest you carry on south. Wolfguard steps up in front. Says, I suggest you get your overgrown ass down here. Say that to my little dwarf face. Captain. Master Dwarf, I wish you no harm, but if you attempt to enter this city, I will have you shot down. It's gonna take an awful lot of your fucking arrows to shoot me down,
How many
Captain.
guards are on the wall?
You see about 5. And there's 2 on the towers that have bows drawn. We don't mean you any harm. We just want you to help. What's going on in there? The captain just...
I can't imagine why you would refuse trade or not wish to have trade.
Oh,
Income to the city.
why didn't you say that you had trade? You look much like a caravan of 3 people traveling with 2 horses and a ram.
Punch you with a dick.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of purchase, I suppose, but I apologize for the lack of semantics on my part.
We have all the purchases, as you put it, that we could handle at the moment.
Fuck them.
I have a feeling like the town's been taken over.
Oh yeah, it totally has.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it burn. No, we can try and go around.
Yeah.
It's in a bay, then might be on a beach, or might be able to actually see a view into the city itself.
Right.
You guys leaving?
Mhm.
Okay.
No, we're not leaving. We're gonna go
Yeah,
around.
we're gonna see if we can actually.
So as you look around yourself, you realize that you're in flat grasslands, and going around is going to take some serious fucking rolling without getting seen. So roll up them stealthies.
I'll go. I'll turn invisible. Well,
Yeah.
camo.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm still riding a horse now. There's just a fucking Rhinoceros walking.
There's a horse. It's looking like it's being directed.
I mean, I even see the reins are pulled. It's so weird.
It's
What
weird.
is like a missing spot in the
The
ring?
reins are up, then they're down, then they're up. But there's no one on top of that fucking thing.
I'll hold his horse.
Hold your horses.
I got the horse.
Okay, so as you're walking up to the town, you can hear the arguing, and it's about the dragons in the area, and some people are arguing, we need to continue trade, we need to accept caravans because they've been turning away everyone. And you can hear, which sounds like a guy that might be in charge, yelling at the people saying, I'm the boss, you can't tell me what to do, we're turning away all caravans, we don't need trade from them filthy dragon lovers, blah 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 blah.
It's a race. It's Trump.
We've built a wall around us.
We've got the wall.
Even though all we are is a tiny bay town, we've built this wall.
Bayside. That's right. Hey, what was the one from Saved by the Bell?
Bayside.
Bayside.
Yeah.
You got it. Close.
Fucking.
That wasn't there.
Screech and Zach.
Fucking Screech and Zach. That was a good movie. Fucking Screech and Zach. Right in the boot. What's it all about? The guys, they're just banter. I mean, sounds like the town's split. Whether the other half is the guard or not. Do, 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 do.
I don't know if we can even get in.
Yeah, I mean, I'll listen for a couple of moments. I want to see if. Well, I'm obviously not that close. No, I'm gonna come back. So, I'll start at it. Like, yeah, it's entirely over the presence of dragons. Then while I can't say I agree with him, it's not our time. You know, it's not us saying. I mean,
They'll change minds when they start starving. They're like, our horse is to stay.
well, depends on how much he has.
Right.
Because he's the one, this asshole's in charge. If he has plenty to eat, he's not going to care if the other people are starving.
If I can see him, I can send him to another plane of existence.
Jesus Christ.
That sounds really good. That sounds like something exactly what your God would be like. Yeah, do that for me. Thanks. And poof, you're in the abyss.
Well, I don't know what plane he goes to. He could
That's
go
not
to
cool.
Plane.
And now you're on a devil throne. Oh.
Sounds like a dick.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's just keep going. That's what we can do.
though I don't like the idea of moving people to start because then
How do we get in then?
I would say go at night through the water. Too bad you're in full plate.
Can walk on the
You should
bottom.
definitely go through the water in the night.
You should get a big
That way, when you go underneath the water,
put it over your head.
yeah, like Sandy, you'd be like Sandy
Yeah.
from SpongeBob.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. What were we doing for inside though?
Pillage, rape, pillage, rape.
Creep,
Village.
different village.
We're gonna pillage and loot. That's what pillage means.
We have to leave people to make their own decisions. I don't feel comfortable.
We can just alert Eldrazi that this is a town that might either give us trouble, we're going to cause trouble. It's up to him. You know, I'm not saying he has to do anything, but at least he knows that, you know.
And we'll keep track. Maybe depending on the situation, we can get eyes on this place.
Yeah.
So that should the need arise, we'll come back.
I mean, I would
if,
say.
if the people themselves are going to be suffering and having an issue just because of one guy and his guards, then if that means we have to sneak in or go in through front gates just so that we get the people out, then.
We do it.
But they've got to be able to.
I mean, maybe if we can not get dragons to fly directly above it, but you know, every so often make a pass around.
Oh, I don't doubt that with being the Bay that there's probably not already someone in there that
Yeah.
knows. Or it could be a dragon turtle and they could be totally fucked. I always thought those things were fucking neat.
Dragon turtles? Oh yeah, they're cool.
No,
What
it's
is-
like, they look fucking badass.
Notify Eldrazi and move on.
Okay,
I mean, that's
so-
the best we can do. And if he wants to make a change, then he can make a change, or he can tell us to go take care of it when we come back up.
Yeah, we just can't go in forcefully
No,
when
it's not gonna help the
still,
cause.
they're still arguing and making their decisions. We demand. We'll be like the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're bringing you freedom.
Freedom at the cost of some of these guys' lives.
He says that
The majority.
basically everybody that's in uniform, you're gonna get nothing from this.
You might just want to leave.
If you want to leave, I mean, really,
There's
we're-
an opiate town like 5
yeah,
minutes
you
away.
can go there and just get sewn to the gills.
You could get enlightened from the mass fields
We have
of
crack rocks.
purple apple trees. It's about 2 days to the next town.
Okay.
So you get to the next town.
We get 5 miles away. We hear an explosion. Turn around.
We just walk. Keep going.
You just see an Eldrazi breath weapon come flying down on top of it. It tell no good.
It's,
No good.
And they keep good down.
we should have. You know what we should have done? You ever seen those people that smoke pot? You know that plant? You seen that plant?
Pot?
You seen that plant?
Yes.
Say pot. Is this in game?
Yeah.
Oh. I was like,
And they'll smoke it through an apple. Why don't we
We could innovate the town.
smoke the rock through the apple?
I think we would be dead. I think it's called heart attack.
I don't think you're right.
I think I know more about medicine than that would kill you.
I bet you don't. I bet you think you read books about it and you're lying.
No. Pretty
You're
sure.
lying.
Pretty sure I'm
You're
not.
lying. You have magic. You don't have medicine.
Little do we know, Ofgar has stolen 18 apples.
Oh yeah, I have no doubt that he's got a handful. He's feeding them to his ram.
do you feel anything, Carol?
Box boys here in Milwaukee.
The ram looks back. I'm starting to feel it.
We leave Ofgar.
What are you starting to feel?
Bad.
We leave the ram. The ram is left
We
behind.
can't stay here.
Hmm.
It's bad country.
We need to keep moving away from this place. Give me another apple.
See, if any of us were rogues, that would be the thing to do in the morning. Be like, no, I'll take care of the animals. You guys sleep in. And feed everybody's animals except your own the fucking acid apples.
Oh, my fucking horse is going in circles.
Why is my horse walking on its hind legs? Shit doesn't make sense, dude.
Rogue's like, oh, I'm
I
fine.
stood up, the horse put the saddle on me and jumped on my back. What the fuck's going on?
Weird. On my back. The fucking mastiff. Not a mastiff. I
I'm
feel
carrying a Clydesdale.
That's
Carrying a
totally what I was going for was the Clydesdale.
There's riding dogs in this game, so
I know.
you know,
That's what I was thinking of too the whole time when I said that.
it's cute.
Whatever. You know, maybe I ate an apple. Whatever. Once in my life.
Next.
So you guys get to the next town. Same thing. You hear the arguing. Only this time there's no guards. The gates are wide open.
Oh, good. Dragon guard.
No guard. In fact, there isn't even people that look like there's guard inside the town, but they're arguing like they need. You hear a lot of the, we need to do something. We need to get out there. We need to stop being so angry with everyone that's coming. We need to beg for these caravans to stop here.
Walk in.
Right? Yeah. I mean, that's what you're seeing. Like,
What's everybody look like here? Is it all
Yeah.
haggard?
yeah, they're looking pretty gaunt, like fucking skinny, sunken in eyeballs. People are asking you for food, like help.
You've got all these apples.
Just make all your pain go away.
Just go get a nice warm bath. Eat an apple.
I mean, it looks like the town's not been taken care of very well. Shops are real dusty. Not a lot of stuff on the shelves.
Is this far from the waterway itself then? I mean, I guess you said 2 days.
Yeah,
So
it's 2 or 3 days.
I'm gonna stop one of the people, or if they approach looking for food. Why are there no caravans?
They won't stop here
Why?
because we have nothing to offer anymore.
What did you used to offer?
We used to offer jewelry and foods and weapons, but it's all gone. It's been so long since we've had caravans that we've lost all our trade. Our craftsmen have left. They went to other towns. The town north of us, I would imagine most of them went to.
Yeah, the town to your north has its issues for sure.
Sturgis has its issues. Sturgis. Coastal town. Not at all. But that's what I came up
Sturgis,
with.
Middle of the desert, whatever.
Yeah,
What a
Sturgis.
bike, I don't know.
Sturgis, man.
Well, what can we do to help?
Well, right now, do you have food?
Yes, we have supplies. We don't have a lot. I mean, enough for the town, but people should be able to.
Do you have conjure food?
In the bag, yeah.
No, do you have conjure food?
Do you have conjure
Oh,
food?
I could get it though.
Oh.
I thought you might have it. I didn't.
Every cleric always.
Takes
Just so
con-
you never have to worry about it.
Yep.
Oh, I never had to worry about it at all.
No, you do. You got people to help.
Now the world's falling to pieces, so it's time to play Mother Teresa. Oh, you're hungry?
Bread and milk. Well, this sounds miserable, but I'm very hungry.
This
I'm like,
sounds.
I'm making bard spells. Like, I don't see conjure food anywhere.
You can turn someone to sex. You have bard spells. Yeah. Everybody's a female.
Yeah, I can alternate one out if I pray to it. My gods die.
Okay, yeah, your
Yeah.
your goddesses.
Willing to let
Oh
me do
yeah,
it.
easily, especially for
It's
this
level
boss.
3.
It's a level 3
Is it
spell.
Is it like a lot of food?
Yeah, it creates a fucking table like a 7-course meal or some shit.
There's 2 different versions of it. You're thinking of a different one, but I can do that one too. That's a level 6. I just got access to the level 6 spell.
Heck, how'd your gaming come?
I can do Hero's Feast.
There, that's the one I'm thinking
Bigger
of.
than that one.
Give them
'Cause
so much
conjure-
food that they eat and they die.
Because
They gorge themselves.
They get +4 to all attacks. And the town kills you.
That's what we need to do. I need to get the demon wings put on my back. I'll fly you up to the top of the wall. We'll use Ulfgar as a weapon. He can kill the guards. And we'll fly up and you can just say, "Look what the dragons are giving you," and just produce food everywhere in that other town. And they'll be like,
oh,
that's weird.
That's really. Oh, maybe it's. That's really strange. This spell doesn't exist in the book. Hold on a second.
What?
So right above the conjure food doesn't exist in the book. This skips over it. It's really weird.
that spell was so helpful in fucking Eye of the Beholder back in the day when Sega CD.
Oh, because it's create. So create food and water is 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water. But the other one is a level 6 spell. And it
That's pretty,
is
that's pretty impressive, right? 45 pounds of food is. It's a lot of food.
Hero's Feast.
Everyone
Great
gets a turkey.
feast,
You get a
including
turkey. You get a
Magnificent
turkey.
food and drink.
What's that?
A great feast, including
A banana.
magnificent food and drink. The feast takes an hour to consume and disappears at the end of that time, so it's an hour feast. Any creature that partakes in the feast gains several benefits. Creature is cured of all disease and poison. Becomes immune to poison and being frightened. It makes a wisdom saving throw with advantage. Its hit points, so this is like really insane.
That's like straight up like something from a video game.
Makes him immune to poison?
Immune to poison and being frightened, and makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage.
Especially
Forever.
like a feast
Forever?
of all.
Doesn't say how long.
That's all I eat.
Yeah, ever.
Its hit point maximum also increases 2d10, and it gains the same maximum number of hit points benefits after 24 hours.
Oh, so the last 24 hours. Wow.
So the feast's only an hour. I get everybody to get the food for in an hour.
Soup kitchen. Let's do
Well,
it.
as you go to cast your spell, like your goddess speaks to you directly and says, "I will provide enough food and water for this town
Excellent.
through you." And you go to cast your spell, and it's like a fucking holy beam of heaven just opens up, and
Yeah, I'm gonna step back. This is reveal.
and your eyes get all white and fucking shoot out. Fuck, no, I'm just kidding. That doesn't happen. Everybody screams
Look at
and
my
fucking
halo here.
dies because they're all weak already.
Everyone that looks directly to your eyes melts.
Like you can see their heart fucking from their fucking skin tight bodies.
Suddenly when it's
Everyone literally dies from cardiac arrest. It's horrible. It's a horrible fucking scene.
except for Chet. Chet was overweight when this started.
Yeah, Chet's
He's-
fine. He's now normal.
Coming in about $1.50 right
Yeah,
now.
he's where he should be at in the BMI index. Yeah, you fucking
The
create.
people of this town
There's like
come eat,
yeah,
drink.
there's food at fucking
I mean,
everywhere.
water, too, not like
There's hundreds of gallons of water, enough to keep them going for at least a couple weeks.
Good.
And you see the guy just look at you like, "Thank you so much."
I bought them. They're very welcome.
You don't know how to fix the trade business in this economy, do you?
Give me economic advice.
Can you cast a spell and make gems appear?
Um,
They were crafters, and now they don't have anybody to craft.
is this who are and who are you
I'm Chet.
from State Farm?
Redheaded Chet.
I'm redheaded Chet.
Guy from my work, he's fully redheaded.
Are you in charge? Is this your?
No, our guy, the person that was in charge, he left too.
So first, somebody needs to be.
Is there anyone that you have in mind that would be best to represent the town?
Maybe the town as a whole.
Marcus.
It's not a very big town either. There's maybe, if you look around, there's probably 75 people here right now. The town looks like it used to be bigger, but a lot of places have overgrown, dusty. No one's been there. You can see like the weaponsmith, the armor smith shops. They're dusty. The forges aren't burning.
I mean, first things first, I think we need to clean up the shops again. At least get them prepared for people who could maybe come and start work.
There's a few in the town that have dabbled and stuff, but they are no good at what they do.
If I were to send for guards to arrive to bring the caravan here, would that be acceptable to begin, or at least try to help start everything back up?
We can ask the town, yeah.
I think we should address
I
that.
think we need to contact Waterdeep to try to see if people
Yeah.
will come.
Yeah, we do.
With people come
Right.
down to assist the town. Contact our good buddy who's making bubbles at this moment.
Yeah,
Scratch that
that's
face,
good.
dude.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. That's what I'll-
Contact dude since he got bubbles on the tree.
Let him know, see what he can do, you know.
Sauron.
I mean, obviously, it's rather to tell him that, you know,
Yeah.
try to recruit some weaponsmiths, armor smiths, jewel crafters, see if they'll
Yeah.
come down to the town, start a thriving town.
Yeah.
Have them come down with the caravan.
Charon tells you, he's like, yeah, I'll see what I can do.
One person's better than zero, so.
Yeah, and I mean, since it's a small place,
Somebody might want to come down and be like the gemstone of the area, you know. Maybe they're not grading Waterdeep because there's so many people, but, you know. they
I
can
mean, the
help.
whole town's gathered here now. Like, they're fucking just sucking down water and eating and cheering, and like their spirits have just increased tenfold. In fact, it's almost magical how they're so happy.
we got apples.
Let's bob for apples in these barrels of water. Whoa, man.
They never pull themselves back up.
They just stay there. They just stay there.
Called
That's
Darwinism.
that's the new serial killer. Fucking bobbing for magic apples, and they fucking dead. So they're all fucking flopped over in barrels, and there's just hundreds of fucking barrels of dead bodies in them. It's fucking amazing.
That would work really well for a plot con.
Yeah.
That would be one to set up. Just go, there's all these people, and their heads are all in buckets.
It's almost like they were bobbing for apples, but they're all dead.
I want to try one of those apples. You draw them too. Good job.
You stick your head in the barrel, you bite the apple, you're
Yeah,
now
you see
dead.
an apple, fresh. Fuck it. Put my head in. Take a bite. You die.
So as we're eating, you know, try to drum up conversation about caravans coming. We're going to try to get some people from Waterdeep down here to start
If
the trade
that-
back up, if it's okay with
Yeah,
the town.
if that's okay with you guys, I mean, we want to do what we can to help you.
The towns, they're all about it. They're like,
Good.
yes, please help us. Yes, yes.
Do you have, while we do wish for everyone to have a say, do you have
A
anyone
representative.
from the town, yes, that you would be happy to have represent you?
And they say a name. Like,
Okay.
you see the town, they go, Carl, come here.
Give one eye or two.
What's that?
Give one or two eyes.
He's got both eyes
Which one?
Oh, cool.
Coral.
for now.
Cool.
It's coral.
Nobody got a 9 to pop them in the eye with.
Not
Then an arrow flies out of the sky. Swam!
Coral, no.
Coral!
Coral will be okay.
I like that.
You
Fucking.
can see.
What happened last week in Walking Dead? I only saw half of it. Ooh. Shit.
Or the sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight was really funny too.
That one, I mean, just because I know you guys don't watch it anymore, but that one totally worth just putting on demand.
Just
It
watch
was
Coral
good.
get his head.
Coral gets shot right in the face.
So fucking. The guy, he comes up, Carl, and he says, I guess I'll speak for them. We don't have much right now, but we used to be a very booming city. In fact, our blacksmith was well known in the area.
Where did he go?
He,
the other-
he went north to Sturgis. There's no work here. No one was. He had nothing to do, and he couldn't survive, so he had to. You see Ulfgar like, well, did he have a helper at all, or anything? Anyone here know anything about blacksmithing? You see like a young kid. He raises his hand. I helped him a lot in the shop, but I didn't really learn too much from him. He was hard to learn from. And Ulfgar was like, come on. And he walks off up there. He tells you guys, "I'll get the forge running. Don't worry about it." And he goes up there and immediately just.
Good. I can't jewel craft or anything like that, but I can tend to people since they're probably not nourished, so I'll just
I kill things.
You notice that the more they drink and eat,
better they look.
they don't look gone
I'm
anymore.
not gonna tend to them anyway. I'll keep them.
They look like literally like every time they take a drink of water, you can see their.
Do they have a temple here? It's small.
Yeah.
I'll go make sure that's up and running well. And
Consecrate it in the name of your God.
well, since my God saved the town with her food and water blessing, we're gonna do some changes.
Don't know how it's gonna work out for you, but yeah, go ahead.
It's a temple to Hexer, so
Yeah.
that's gonna be a problem. This big four-armed demon thing shows up. I mean,
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm just having fun.
you need to leave.
No, okay, yeah, I won't try that ever again.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure it's all.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Let me ask you,
Preach
Carl,
the word.
have you seen many of the dragons come by?
We've seen that there's, well, like you, on caravans. But they were guarding the caravans, and it looked like they were pretty intent on it.
Can we get any down here?
That's what we're doing with Charon, right? Carol.
Sean, he's gonna get the jewel crafters, and
Okay.
you would need to get the guard
Yeah,
here.
I'll have to send word for the guard. Would you be against having any of the dragon guard arrive here?
No. Our gates have been open. We've basically just been waiting for our deaths. None of us are really fighters or warriors.
Let's do this. I want to send word to the guard that they should come with the caravan to avoid Sturgis at this point. Because if in the name of your town?
What did I say? Did I say it?
No.
Great.
If
St. Mary's. How about that?
and if the village of St. Mary's wishes, we can. I know we have to travel and times of the essence, but we can wait
Couple days.
until the caravan arrives before we leave to make sure there's at least guards here. Because I have no doubt that once caravans continue on and the people of Sturgis begin seeing immediate return travel, not just a long one-way trip, you know, they're coming from the north and just buzzing by them, maybe we can avoid any sort of hostility and they will open trade back up. That's naturally taking, I'm not going to say what I really think,
Right.
guy, but, you know, before there's any sort of issue. So let's do this. I would like to know if you can get assistance, Carl, to pull numbers together and see what's needed here. The idea of supplies I'll work with, but if you can get numbers together for us so we can send word for what's needed here in the town, that way we know starting off, and then by the time they arrive here, maybe with some more assistance, the smith might be able to, Ulfgar might be able with the apprentice to get some weaponry or anything, for that matter, started to begin trade.
Yeah,
I think we may want to shut the gates though for a little bit of time. All things considered, just
okay.
to be safe.
I can tell you there's 76 people in here, and the innkeeper's here, which would be me, and that's about it as far as any of the trades. Our tailors and everyone has gone north to Sturgis. They do have their apprentices here. They stayed. But what they could get ready is probably not very much. Any assistance is welcome, obviously, and we do appreciate you staying here with us, and for that, you can stay at our inn for however long it is you wish to stay. No charge. And, again, we appreciate what you're doing.
Are we still out in the middle of everything, or?
You guys are still where all the food is and the feast, and there's still people chowing down and celebrating.
I mean, and everybody, is there anything going on with the totem at all?
When you mentioned contacting the guard, you felt the totem.
Like pulse?
Yeah, like.
Okay. But nothing from the town or like.
Nope, no, like dragons nearby, nothing. Just a bunch of starving people.
Do you have anybody that was apprenticed to a doctor?
We do have someone who dabbled in medicine a little bit. Yes.
I can work with them to help get them more up to speed.
And leather workers, things like that. What I would offer is that I think I can maybe show some of the, especially the children, that would be probably better at it than the adults. I can get them some ideas to set traps for animals, and I'll show them how to tan the hides of the animals maybe a little bit faster than what you can normally do.
Okay.
It's just something that I know from where I'm at, from where I grew up, so it might be able to get furs, things like that. Nothing big, like you said. It's
yeah, that seems like a very good idea, actually. I will gather those that I know of that were part of the hunting parties, and it seems that your friend is quite busy already. And you guys can hear the ting 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 just going crazy up there, and you can hear him yelling,
No, not like that. Less heat, goddammit.
That's all fine.
He seems quite intent on doing that.
And just in case, I'm gonna take, because like you said, you counted out in platinum or what have you. In order for us to help, I want to know, and I trust you, but I want to know that this is spent on all supplies for the town. And I'm going to hand them 10 platinum. So figure what, 1,000 gold.
Yeah. He immediately says to the town that you gave him 10 platinum, and that he will spend it on supplies for the town and whatever they need.
I just need time now. I have to go send word out to the guard to be prepared.
Thank you again very much. The inn is right over there.
Thank you.
Feel free to enter and do as you wish. And you guys can hear up there Ulfgar.
That's it. You got it.
And you can see the kid now. Ting, ting, ting. And you can hear it.
Has
And
it timed out?
Ulfgar's running the bellows, keeping the heat right. And he says,
Now you gotta fold it. You gotta fold it just right, though. Don't fold it wrong.
you can see the kid like, I don't know what he means. And Ulfgar like,
God, fucking right.
and you see him, and a couple hours go by. You guys can still hear the tinging and all that. And when you come out, Ulfgar's, showing this kid the sword that he helped make, and it's like fucking flawless
Awesome.
for a longsword. It's just completely perfect. And he's explaining to the kid why he folded the steel like that, and what he was doing, and why the heat matters so much. You don't want it too hot and too cold. You don't want to create a brittle metal. Blah 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 blah. He's going over it, and you can see him. Ulfgar has made basically like a forming die for the swords. So when they get the metal hot, it just pours into there. Basically being a dwarf,
Mm-hmm.
going crazy.
And I'll just work with the.
And he looks as happy as a fucking clam. Like, it actually looks like it's helping Ulfgar more than it is the kid.
Right.
Yeah, I figured he was probably working out some rage there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help with whatever brute force things need to get fixed, moved, whatever. But I'm anticipating that we may have to stay here a little bit.
Yeah.
But like you said, you can feel the pulse go out.
Mhm.
And everything. I'm gonna see if I can get into contact with anyone.
Yep. As soon as you contact with the totem and explain what's going on and everything, it's that guard in Eldrazi's
Mhm.
lair. Yeah, Steve. Steve. He says, "I'll send the guard right away with as many supplies and whatever is needed."
Appreciated. Thank you.
And he tells you that we'll send our smiths to help in the meantime.
That's excellent.
Perfect.
Awesome. Well, we'll be living in town.
And then Carl's, working with the town right now. He's trying to get numbers, get what these people are. He's getting the list for you and all that. And you can see like the town's starting to like bustle a little bit to get ready. Like you just, they're a little bit more lively than they were when you first got there. Because it looked like they were pretty much give up.
Yeah.
Like, we're done. Fuck
We
it.
arrive in Ethiopia.
Yeah, we've accepted our
This
fate.
boat is mine now. No, I am the captain now. No.
We've accepted our fate. We're
That's not how
fucking
it works.
dead. And that's where we're going to stop tonight. So,
Hey, you gotta say one thing that, especially with that fucking miracle, if somebody shows up and is just like, here you go, like, and their god just channels through them and supplies them with everything, it's gotta be some beneficial. People are like, oh, holy fuck. Like, literal holy fuck.
like literally when they started eating and drinking, like they immediately looked like people again.
Good.
Yeah, me and Ulfgar are like, what the fuck? We're eating iron rations on the road.
And you
could,
had this
You
shit?
could have done this?
Yeah.
You could have done this the whole time?
Really? I've had to be fucking eating space macaroni. And
You know
there's
why it's called
fucking-
iron rations? Because it's like I'm chewing on a fucking bar of iron.
Yeah. Called iron rations because it feels.
Do you know how that feels coming out? Do you? It hurts, I believe.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us again for Game Night with Geeks presents Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, The Forgotten Prince. We hope you enjoyed it. Kisses and everything. Good night. Love y'all.
Love you, bitches.